Hi, Paula. Oh, I told you, always support me. You're the first one on. That's my best in-law ever. My best auntie-in-law. So we're going live on her. Hi, Paris. What are you doing on here, not on YouTube?
She said, what are you doing on here, not on YouTube?
This is for all the people that haven't had. Give me the longer one. When I add whip on YouTube yet, Paris, and you have, so we could spread our wings and fly. Paris. Oh, hi, Paula. I am my auntie-in-law. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
So we are here.
Oh, watch my hair, guys.
We are about to talk about Black life and everything that's going on. So,
and how do you feel as a woman or a man having like a brother, an uncle, a father, that go out there every single day? You never know what's gonna happen.
She is my auntie-in-law, Paris. If you're considered my cousin, she's gonna always consider my auntie-in-law. So please, this is not the law battle or the battle or whatever, okay? And then the law, yeah, but she's that's not your auntie-in-law, but that's her mom.
Huh?
That's her mother, and I'm calling her my auntie-in-law, but she attacked, but she's not, because I guess she says she am my uncle no more. But who cares? Whatever, Paris.
Paris coming at me with two.
So you see, we are on. Nobody can say we are late. Look, we said 8 o'clock. We are here at 7:45.
Don't listen to her.
Even though Jody said 7.
Hey, Nick and Nadine, you guys alive had me today, but guess what? My bigger boss and my boss was at work with me today.
My boss is boss.
Exactly.
Boss.
So I couldn't really be on my phone.
I know. Can't talk to you, Sophia.
It wasn't good. So I was in and out, like texting, like on their live, and I'm like, Nick, like you gotta redo it. You gotta redo that.
Is the signal good with you out here?
Yep. Ain't nobody got no type of phone like you.
What are you using, your phone? Oh.
Yeah.
You turn on the next phone?
It's charging. It was dead.
So we are just waiting. I can't share out. We have to share out. I can't share out.
You didn't hear me. Anybody that
Because we on
Facebook Live.
We on Facebook Live, and we are on our YouTube channel, which is Two of a Kind. So we're just getting ready. So we're gonna start at 8 o'clock. So we're just waiting on some people to come in. When you're using Android phone, you just look like one idiot. Like you never used phone before. You're gonna ask me where is YouTube on this? Seriously.
That's serious.
Like I never used phone before. She act like she handicapped when she use Android.
Oh my god, this phone is no good.
What do you mean the phone is no good, Jody?
That's what I just said, Sophia.
Saturday. Oh, Nick and Nadine said Saturday at 12. Enough topic.
All right, I'll be there Saturday at 12. Nick, that's my my other channel. Like the life of JoJo. I just use it so I can Can I say so? No. So I can dance on it, from on your channel with both our channels, with my personal channel
show
and
you
this
love.
one. All right.
On all channels.
And I actually be watching your video. You crack me up. But that milk challenge, she got you good.
Every time I see this, I remember Modest. Every time I'm about to say I purple what I said, I purple tub.
Yep, and it's tube.
Every time I see her name, I remember Modest just telling me It's not Tub, Sophie.
It's Tube.
Hi, Purple Tube. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thanks. All right, guys.
What was that?
So the topic for today is
I didn't know that. You just teach me something. I always just go back and come out. I never noticed that if you go back and back.
I can go back, yeah. Only like if I go past some of the channels, so like.
I never knew that at all.
Alright, guys, so on my phone it showed that we're buffing, but on something else showed that we're moving smoothly. So today, the topic that Sophia came up with is
Black Lives Matters.
In which we we do believe both life matters, but it's just the color of our skin. You see this dress and my skin, almost the same thing. We're gonna look alike when summer comes. Same exact color. Alright, so all life matter, but we're gonna talk about
we're in New York, Nick and Nadine.
Yeah, we live in New York City, honey. Where they say never sleep, but they give us a curfew for 8 o'clock.
Perpetual reminders of mothers too. Oh yeah, we never sleep, but the city gets shut down.
Yep.
But yeah, we want to talk about Black Lives Matter and everything that's going on. We are a bit early than what we send out our live. That we're gonna start at 8 o'clock. So we are a bit earlier than what we said. So we're just waiting on everybody to come in and then share out. I can't actually share out mine because I went live on Facebook. I mean, I never remember to go live on Facebook yet. Somebody said to me, and I'm like, okay, let's try it. I never know. Oh, Jody just said. I'm like, what? Who texted me? But yeah, we try live on Facebook too, so we can get people to watch that's not on YouTube. But if you're not on YouTube, you should be.
That's exactly.
So we're gonna the topic we're talking about again is Black Lives Matters. With everything that's going on, I know it's all over social media, it's all over the news, it's everywhere, like everywhere it's on, like protesting from here, Jamaica, Bermuda, England, New Zealand. Where else I saw something? China, in the Middle East. It was crazy. Like when I look back and I'm like, it's crazy that we can come together as just human race, no different color race, but as a human race, or we can come together and stand together and get what we want. If we could just do this like on a continual basis, like it will be it will be so, I don't know, like what's his name, Bob Marley always talk about, it will be extraordinary. You know how much things that we could accomplish, for us, for our ancestors that fight for us to be here and fight for us to get our rights. And fight for everything for black people, like give them life, literally them life, so we can become free and not slave, and people don't look at us like, when they see us, it's like they turn in their head like, ooh, So I mean, if we come as a nation, like there's so much, as a human race, there is so much that we could accomplish, because with this protest, it took one life, right? And I mean, they took more than one lives, more than one life. But I'm just saying, this one person just make a outburst, like with everybody, like it no matter if you're black, white, pink, purple, Chinese, whatever, everybody coming together as a human race, not the color of your skin, not the race that society said you are, or anything like that. Everybody come together, and that's what I'm saying. If we could come together like that on a regular basis, like you know what this world would be? Gosh, this world will be, oh my God, a better place. Like I wouldn't have to worry about my daughter and my son and my friends' kids and their kids and their kids' kids, because the foundation is there and set and ready for them to do whatever and just walk at this world and don't have to say, oh, I'm from this race, I'm from this race, I'm just one. Like when we fill out application, it's just supposed to be human race, and that's it.
That irritate me.
That's what it is.
This funny thing though, as we're talking about Black Lives, I remember this guy, right, when I used to work at Home Depot. He said when he applied, he put on there, he said he put that he was Caucasian.
He's Caucasian?
He said he put he was Caucasian. He said he got called the next day.
Wow.
He said when he walked in there and he told them his name and they look at his paperwork, they look at him, they say, but you put on the thing that say you're a Caucasian. He said, yeah, because I need a job. But you're not Caucasian. He said, yeah, you guys can see that now, but I need a job.
Exactly. And my qualification him, right?
And to this day, he's still working at Home Depot and he's a very hard worker. You get what I'm saying? You can't judge me by the color.
What do you mean stop fill up application, O'Neal? And what are you doing over here, O'Neal? Go on YouTube, okay?
And I just send him from.
I sent him earlier. Hi, Sade. What's up? Hi, Soy.
Hi, Soy Milk.
Hi, Florence. Remember to thumbs up the O's, guy. Remember to thumbs up the O's. But yeah, and look at that. He put that he's from a different race that they asked for on the application. O'Neal say hi, Jody. O'Neal, we're not talking about you today. And then he got the call. Like I remember when I was working at a certain place, and I don't even want to say the place.
Don't.
When I was working at a certain place in a certain department, I was right, and that department was short, and they came to my department and asked me if I would like to help out, and then I was like, yeah, of course. It's something that I always wanted to go down and see. And I went to the department where they were taking application, and the manager there, she was black though. She was black. Her boss was white, and I literally see this girl, and whosoever is close to me, I think I told you guys this story already. I literally saw this girl just take the application of a Shaquana.
The name alone, you know she black.
Whatever she is, and she was like, you know she black. You know she and they take it so funny, and it was like the whole department where that cubicle was, it was like they were laughing. Who named them picking this up? Whatever. And I said to myself, whenever I have a child, I will give her a name that or a boy that you won't even think of. Like when you see them, you're like, oh, I thought you were this race. Oh, I thought you would. And my auntie actually did that too with her daughter, because she was like, she don't want, when they see her application, they know from the jump that, oh, that's a Jody. She's
wrong,
black.
though. That's very wrong.
That's Shaquana. You would know she's black. They wasn't looking at the person's qualification at all. All they saw was that big old name with their last name, their first name with their last name up on the top, and it was like, they didn't even go down to look at the qualification. And this was a black person. This wasn't a white person
that was
or anything. It was a black person that's doing it. Like, really, it don't matter what it is. They just say, oh, Shaquana, what is Shaquana? You in here and you're in the office and you're like, Shaquana, come here. How ghetto that sound. And that is crazy.
You can't judge people based off the color of their skin. I know black people that's actually
yes.
I know black people that's racist. You get what I'm saying? White people racist, Spanish people, Indian, Guyanese. I know people that's racist. You know what I'm saying? But you cannot judge people based on the color of their skin. Like me, I don't have a problem with nobody.
Attitudes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't have a problem with nobody.
It shouldn't matter like your name or the color of your skin.
Yep.
Regarding your qualification. And we know that it happened, like we know that people, and this is what I have to say, like we as black people, we are talking about, oh, you know, when when a different race attack us, then it's like, oh, you're racist. But black people are racist regarding to themselves too.
But look at what's going on now. Look at Atlanta. Look at where George died. With everything that's going on, they're literally robbing black-owned businesses.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Because you see on I think it was the Shade Room or
you're taking back from your own people.
Exactly. And it was like it was like two black girls that started their business, two young girls that started their business, and they messed up the pin of them Boniquas. Banquija. What is that, O'Neal? Who is Banquija?
He's telling you like ghetto names.
Them names.
Sorry, let me not say it like that.
Hey nation.
Name that other people name
consider ghetto name. Like you know.
Yeah.
But he's saying a Banquija, whatever he's saying.
Banquija.
But that's what I'm saying.
He
it's
said
like,
name bring attitude.
Yeah, name bring attitude. I don't know. I don't think so.
Sophia name is like probably one of the whitest names. She have attitude for days.
Seriously,
but they can't tell she was black by her name. All the Sophie name is white. Sophia Smith Brooks.
Damn, you gotta give her everything. Like the whole government.
It's on your Facebook.
Like the whole. No, it's not on my Facebook.
It is.
No, it's not. On my Facebook.
I'ma show them. I'ma show them.
Tell me what's on my whole name is not on Facebook.
How do I find you?
What do you mean? How do you find me?
How do you search for friends?
Me don't know. Up yourself.
Who is this?
Sophia, the next chapter Smith.
Exactly.
The next chapter. You don't know if it's chapter Smith or chapter Brooks.
Everything Sophie actually add her whole name. Like you can't steal anything from Sophie. You can't forge her signature. Nothing. This girl write the whole thing.
Yeah, right.
Literally the whole thing.
Yes.
All right. But what do you think now with like?
We'll read some comments. Roxanne Thomas said, "We are our own enemies." Exactly. That is why people think Roxanne, it's okay to do us anything. It's true. Nick and Nadine said the bottom line is we need to have respect for each other, no matter the race. And that's what I'm saying. But we have to start within our community, in ourselves, in our house, in our workplace, everywhere around us. Because you can't try to fix everything around you when inside where you at is messed up.
True.
You can't do that. You can't say, okay, I want to go out in the world and people don't look at me. Listen, black people make black look like it's disgusting. Our own black people make black look like it's disgusting.
And like I love my color.
When you growing up, the first thing that comes to their mouth when they see a black, like you and somebody arguing, the first thing, you're black monkey, you're black this, you're black
back in the day. Remember back in the day, if you go to school and you know history, I love history. Back in the day, they used to call black people monkey, if you remember correctly. They used to call black people monkey. That's why even now, if you're arguing with somebody and like you call them like, oh, you ugly like a monkey or something, they get so offensive and they get like real defensive and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to be mindful of the words you say out of your mouth, and you got to be mindful of how you treat people. You never know who you will need, in life.
And then remember, you as an adult, you're seeing somebody and you're cursing and you're saying black monkey, black girl, black ugly girl, black this and that, and you put everything that's disgusting on the black, right? Then you have these younger kids that's coming up and it's the same thing. Then when you go out the world and people start looking at you the way your community see you, then it's disgusting. Then when the white people looking at you like you're disgusting, then you're like, oh no, oh they don't have the right, but you have the right to do it. No, even in our rap song, like the rap guy, them all you talk about to make it look like it's light skin, like there's no light skin on an application, like you're black. You understand? You're black. There's one out full of application. I don't see chocolate, dark, extra dark, monkey dark, ugly dark, light skin, caramel. I don't see that. I see black. And when I click,
and I wish on application they would just black. No, I wish on application they would just put the black by itself.
I wish on the application they just put human race and that's it.
Yeah, but they're not going to do it, especially not in this time and day and age of society. But I'm saying they don't just have black. You get what I'm saying? When you fill out the application, you see how they will have Caucasian, they have Indian, they have Spanish. What else they have?
Asian.
Yeah, but you never see black by itself. irritates me.
See it well.
It's like let me see if I can Google it. Hold on.
Oh, my auntie want me to send her the direct link. Oh, sure. I think if you send the direct link from my phone, then you're done. But this is what I'm saying. It's like she just texts us from it. Hi, Tina. Welcome, Miss Davis. It's a thing number. Hold on, guys. My thing is gonna pause a little bit. It's she just texts me. It's for, look.
You see, this is what I hate. Where it says black or African
American.
Yeah,
what is black and African American?
Because that's who I remember.
Because they're considered black, but then you're considered African American.
Back then, that's how they back then, that's how they consider Americans now. Like we know we're Jamaican, but Americans, when they got out of slavery, that's how they named them
black African American.
Yeah. So that's why they used to just call them African American. Now they add the black to it. I'm not no black African American. I'm Jamaican.
As it said,
and I'm black as hell.
Will we do some comments? Everything, Steph. I'm just getting home. Nick and Nadine said facts. Dance a yard before you dance abroad.
What's
exactly. Tawana. I don't have her. I didn't save her number. And then I didn't save that number. She just texted me the other day. Yeah, so she wanted me to send her the link. And Sade said
link or this?
The YouTube link. Sade said it's the cycle, Sophia. Parents are the ones that have to break that cycle. They need to teach children dark skin is fine. Exactly. That's what I was coming to. That's where the issues start. Exactly. Hi, ladies. Hi, Patrick. Roxanne Thomas said, we have to tell our kids that they are beautiful and lucky to have their complexion. Exactly. Oni said, I'm Carmel, African American. Only I cannot take you. I cannot deal with you right now. This is like a serious topic. I cannot deal with you. But back to what I was saying. Like when we are growing up, as Jessica said and Roxanne said, like you have to tell your kids from small, like black is beauty. It's not because you're light skinned you think, oh, because you're light skinned you're better. No, you're still considered black, right? Because when you go out in the world, they're gonna still look at you as a black person. You're considered black. Yes, you might get some privilege, but you're still considered black. You understand? You are still considered black. So we now have to teach our kids that black is beautiful. No black monkey, but black beauty. Black and handsome. Black and cute. Not about damn, she brown and pretty.
But my thing is, let me ask you, how is it, and I'm asking Roxanne too, how is it, and anybody in the comment section that have sons, like I know I'm going to get to like the uncle and the father and the brother part, right, because I have brothers, right, and I have my godson. So how is it when like you having a son now and he's so small?
People and Junior only say on the too loud on this in the background.
All right, so all right, Junior now gonna stand up, but he's gonna talk. Junior,
he's not gonna talk.
Junior,
he's not.
All right, me have a question for you. How is it as a black man raising like sons? You understand? Like I know two of your sons is back home, and like with the violence we're going to Jamaica, even though racism not that big at Jamaica like here, but gun violence still did it. But how is it now? Like when you take your son them and you raise them here, like where you install them like for them be safe and stuff like that? Because you know Jamaican we retaliate different.
Exactly.
So how would you install it in them for like if police pull them over, if them a walk and because them pants down on their waist and something like, you know, how would you like talk to them and tell them like when you see police you have to know how to like behave? Like how would you talk to them about that?
Listen.
Me don't want that. So
listen.
how
simple as cooperate. That's it.
You can't, even if you cooperate, you're still getting hurt. So this is what I'm saying. As we were saying, as they're saying in the comment with exactly. O'Neill said, Queen Larry said, hi Modest. O'Neill said, laugh. Roxanne said, laugh out loud. Sade, exactly. Like Jamaican people, dark skinned kids, black, they call them black. black picnic, blackie, black girl, and all that. Of course, kids gonna think their skin is disgusting. Nikisha said, chronic song. They never told us that black is beautiful. They never did.
I love you.
That's true, Sade. Nation said instill. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We as a nation, because I can't say you. We as a nation, we make it. We were taught, and we continue to teach our kids to let them know that black is not beautiful. We did that because we got school, as what Jessica said, the first thing them see a black, them call it blackie.
Oh yeah, they call me name back.
Alright, blackie. The two away, them call it blackie. Black girl. Whatever. I have no problem with that.
Me neither.
But this is what I'm saying. But when I have a problem is that every argument that I used to have at school, I think I shared this with a few of my friends. And it's crazy because at that age I was young, and that's what I was thinking about. Where I grow up, they make me don't want to be black, because every argument, black monkey, black girl, black this, black that, there was nothing else that they saw but my black to say something about. And I always said I will never date a guy with my complexion. You see how my mother is dark and my father is dark, how they date and build me. I said that as a young child, because they make me feel disgusting, and I didn't want my child to come in this world with my complexion, and have to go through the same thing.
It don't matter. So
no, it matters, Jody.
Listen to what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if Gia and Maddie is lighter than us. They still consider them
exactly
black.
But they get more privilege.
They don't get no privilege, because listen to what I'm saying. We send Maddie and Gia go to the nicest school, right? They go to Harvard, they go to Columbia.
I'm talking about in Jamaica.
Like that.
I'm talking about we growing up in Jamaica. When you see a light-skinned girl and lighter than us, nobody cuss her and say, "Come on, you're too brown. We're ugly brown." No, they don't do that. They don't. And that's why I said when I was growing up, that's not what I think now, but that's what when I was growing up, I always said, even if I date a black guy, I will never get pregnant for you, because I will not want my kids. And I know there's people still out there saying that up to this day, because we as a nation, we as Jamaican, we as black people make black look disgusting.
Black is beautiful, rich and powerful.
That's what it is. Like, we make black disgusting. That we have to say, okay, we are gonna bleach out our skin. We are gonna do this to us. And I know people's bleach because of some fashion too. And I know people bleach because them don't want ear say them something. And I know people bleach because them say them look better and what. But that's how we were taught. That's how we were raised.
This black girl just like a cap on earth.
That's how we was raised. That's what society make it look like. Because if you are black like me or blacker than me and go to Jamaica, I don't care what's your qualification, they're not putting you in the front. Unless you're real sexy and cute like me.
Now you're a basketball player, football player.
Yeah, but they're not putting you. You go to a certain bank, you notice it's only light skin that's at the front when you're in Jamaica. And that's what I'm saying. As a race, as a nation, as the human race, is like we make black look disgusting. And all this protest about Black Lives Matter and whatever, it not gonna matter until we make it matter. Like, we have to pull out whatever rule we think that black is disgusting and black is that, and then when other race think talking about it, then we are gonna say, oh no, this and no, and this and that and that and that, and get upset because them say disgusting. That's what you've been telling me. You were black too, and that's what you've been telling me for years, that it was disgusting. But because a white man comes say it now, make it what? Worse? No, you already tell me that black was disgusting, that black wasn't do. And then that's where you see with entertainer, them always go for what? The lighter skin. Rapper, where they go? The lighter skin. If you do see them with a dark skin girl, it's never forever. They start with the dark skin girl, but they always end up with the light skin girl, and that's just a fact. And then when they're rapping, they're talking about it. They make it look like when you're watching the video, you see it. Even on the advertisement. Even I hate seeing advertisement where they're doing it for kids. And then you see they just put this one black kid in it. to make it look like you know, you guys can't say we didn't add any black kid in it. There's one black kid and you go see them for 2 seconds, then you always see all the light kids them and blah blah blah. And that's just crazy. And that's just crazy that we have to think like that, and we see things like that as a human race and growing up in a black country, because where we from, we hardly see white people or whatever,
no
and all them light skin them there,
Chinese and Indian, you're black.
Exactly. Like, you know, and then we hardly see that, and then you're here talking about, oh, black is this and black is that, but then when the white people see it, then on the one come say, on the one do this, and then on the one do that and cuss out and whatever, and then come on YouTube and Facebook and whatever platform you guys have, and said, oh, black is this, black is not that, but y'all in your same community cursing them black girls. Y'all in your same community making them black girls look like they're disgusting. In your same community cursing them black boy, make it look like it's disgusting. So where you guys coming on it now? Because guess what? Somebody else is talking about it. So we're gonna read some comments. Sophie lies. What is lies, Maddie? Modest, tell me what is lies. Sophie, stop it. So tell me what I need to stop, nation. Kaylee World said, thank you, Sophia. Oh my God. Mother said, long time you're gone. I don't understand what you mean, Modest. Here. From here, right here, so my 1 star.
You didn't read hers.
Okay, where?
You start from,
oh my God, there's so much coming.
Love Boo. So you start from right here.
Nick and Nadine said, how do you define beauty? So we're gonna answer that question. And Fitness Queen said, I'm in the building, welcome.
Hey baby, hey Cuddy.
Simply, you just have to cooperate. The cops had the right in Jamaica to do anything and nothing comes out of it again. Just cooperate.
No, it's not just Jamaica.
Yeah, because even here, even if you do cooperate, they still would do whatever they want to do. Kaylee World say, Jody, prejudice is big in Jamaica. Yes, it is.
It's true.
Roxanne Thomas said, when I grow up, when I'm growing up, they usually call me Blackie, but my family always tell me I was pretty and black baby. That's good. I mean, I do have family that used to tell me. I have people in my community that used to tell me, yo, Sophie, pretty nice, a pretty black girl, you know. So it's not like everybody.
Because Sophie black is not like mine. Like Sophie is smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm shine.
She's not shy.
I'm shine as hell.
She's not shine. I'm shine. Listen, I was always shine too. But that's what I'm saying. Like you have people in the community that saying, Sophie, and bleach, you know, no, you're black and you're pretty, you know, and whatever. But then you have most of it that just making those little people that's telling you that now you must be blind for me telling me that.
It bothered me back then. I don't know if it's because like my little brother, he was born, you know, like really light skin, because my stepdad, he's like Jamaica coolie people, so you know them light skin and them the high rich color. That's how my little brother came.
If you're dark, nobody needs to cuss you with that and tell it. There's 100 things that people could cuss you and tell you about. There's a lot of things that they could tell you about than the color of your skin. So if you find that good for you to tell somebody,
it's like if me and Sophie arguing. Hold on, it's like me and Sophie arguing, and then I tell Sophie like I got molested, or people in the community know like I got molested or I got raped. She's gonna use that to curse me.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get offensive.
Why would I use that? Why would you use the color of the skin to do? But then you're using your platform to talk about race and people talking about black when you think it's okay for somebody for somebody to cuss you and said that they could cuss you about a lot of things. Talk about what we're arguing about,
or not
what causing the argument.
Bigfoot.
There you go. Talk about something that caused the argument. It can't be the color of my skin that caused the argument. Kaylee World said, I saw the word spelling here. Kaylee Star said, Jody, do they get a lot of privilege? Jody, they do get a lot of privilege in Jamaica. Yeah, they do. Roxanne said, and I do love the skin color. I'm a beautiful black girl. Yes, we are, Roxanne.
Right,
Roxanne, I'm getting to that level now where I'm considering like, listen.
I've been at that level.
I wasn't.
You know why? Because like I said, my little brother, right, in born like light skin, high color, like, and then my little sister come out, this little girl almost come out white and Chinese. So I'm like, you know, I grew up in church, and my grandmother had a church and all that stuff. So like, I grew up in church. So it's like the mentality you have and stuff like that. So it's like the Bible says you must love everybody. Jody ain't gonna tell you she love everybody. I'm telling you that right now. I don't follow the Bible 100%, but I'm saying within like my family and stuff, I see different kind. I see my little sister come out with nice hair while my hair was nappy as shit, roly-toly nappy. You get what I'm saying? So it all
okay,
depends.
Auntie, I see you watching now. Good, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I grew up with light skin. Paris was light skin. Diamond was light skin. I have light skin friends and whatever. But it's always the black girl that got picked on. It was never like you cussing Paris or Diamond that was light skin in my family and said, well, man, you see you're brown and pretty. No, it wasn't that. It was all I'm saying is why you can't say you're light and ugly, or you're light and this monkey and whatever. You have to put everything that's disgusting on the black. That's what I'm saying. Nadine said, hey, Modest Nation. Kaylee Star said, it's within our community, and I'm talking back home. Yes, it is within our community, and that's where we have to start from. We have to start, as well Nick and Nadine said, you have to dance here before you dance abroad. Like, you can't come over here and think that because when you down there and said black this, black that, and I'm talking about everybody, you know, you said that the black ugly girl that this and that. Then when you come here and somebody looking at you like you're black and ugly and disgusting and whatever, then you get offended. But that's what you were doing. You understand? Kaylee, you were said, thank you, Sophia. Oh my God. Modest Nation said, long time you're gone. Sade said, people do those things because society did this to us, Sophia. Yes, they did. I just know people are trying to break that cycle. Yes, we are. We just, it's never too late. Because we have different generation coming up. So if we could make it,
people are gonna dead a lot.
It take a lot of death for us to become free from being slave. You understand? We just have to try erase all that we have been taught to make it better. We have to. Kaylee said, that's why I roll my eyes at times. Kaylee said, finally people getting what I'm saying. Yes. Please, Modest Nation said, please, enough black beautiful girls with nappy head in the bank at the front.
I never see one yet.
I never see one, Modest. So when you see her, please tell me. Because when I was in Jamaica and I go to NCB Bank, I never see no black girl in the front with no nappy hair. So I don't know where you see them. Be a light skinned girl with them tall, long hair.
And that
so I don't know exactly
real
tall, long, real hair. Not no black girl, because I remember when I was in Jamaica, a girl, she came in the news too regarding that she went there and she have more qualification than our friend, and they give her the friend the job because the friend was light skinned. It was a big thing down there
and
too.
And very goodly done.
And she have more qualification than her, and they did it. So I don't know which bank you go to. So who to you and your bank? But where I'm from, where I went and look in Arbitrary and whatever, I never see nobody there.
Look at the thing fly my eye.
Fly back in them eye. That's Moano, Roxanne. Sophia, which part of Jamaica that goodie? I'm from Penn Avenue, Kingston, Jamaica. Modest, now you know I'm from Penn Avenue, Kingston, Jamaica. No, okay, it's 2020, girl. That was the truth years ago, not now. Okay, but I still see people going down there. My cousin down there, and she's still talking the same thing, that people down there calling them black and ugly and disgusting. So maybe you're from a different part of Jamaica.
No, that is probably from like the countryside.
I don't know. But even if from the countryside, I used to go to country like almost every summer. I used to be in same thing. Of course, I used to go to, and every time there's an argument, they're cursing.
So I'm the only one you have strength for, huh? When people
no, it's not like them.
That's a sense of bullying.
No, it's not like say them a cuss me. When I go to country and I see them like them there, they are cuss black girl, and that's the same thing. When I look at dirty black girl, me not know where you come. Yeah, you understand? Like, I'm not saying that everybody is, but they do. So I'm saying who to you if where you grow up and whatever. My hat's to you.
Every community
She is talking. She's talking facts. Thank you, Kaylee. True. Everything Steffi said true. Kaylee, it is still the truth. Yes, it is. Bank, I don't know which bank. Yes, prejudice is in Jamaica, but the whole bank and working situation has changed so much. We have come a far way. I'm not saying prejudice is in America, but they come a far way too. And you come in here and you see, one time you never used to see no black people in a supermarket or nothing like that, but it changed. So we're not saying that there's no change. Of course there's a lot of changes, because I wouldn't be here talking to you if there wasn't no change. Queen Laurie said, I was never called a black name by, but I don't think it's okay, because some people feel very offended by it. Exactly, because you're a lighter version of what I'm saying. What I'm saying to Queen Laurie, that's what I'm saying. You would have considered, you're a lighter version than Jody. So who them would call Blackie? She, that's what they call her, because they don't consider you Blackie. That's my whole point there.
I love that pretty ear.
I have pretty nice ear. So, and Jody have the bad ear.
Brown. Welcome.
Kaylee Star said everyone have different experience, so you can tell her no. Opal Brown said, real talk, me love this. Hi Opal Brown. Modest Nation said, listen, I'm not talking about her experience. I'm talking about her saying there are no black person up front. That's our lie. We have come a far way. That's no longer the truth. I am here. Modest Nation, I didn't say there's no people here. I was talking about my experience. You didn't see my experience. You didn't go through my experience. I cannot talk about Jamaica now, even though when I do go to Jamaica now, I do go to the bank, because unfortunately I do have a bank account in Jamaica. So I do go to the bank, and yes, I see a different color, black and white and pink and purple and everybody at the front. No, but when I was in Jamaica, I came here when I was 19. When I was going to the bank at 12 and 13 and 10-year-old, I never see no light skin. So you can't tell me my experience. I'm talking about my experience. That's why it's considered mine. That's yours. And I'm not saying that Jamaica have changed a big. You don't see bigger something there. One time I be a patrol or whatever, and them never have no bridge, and I say them have bridge now. O'Neal, Jody, you're hungry man. No son, O'Neal. Mother says in banks and lots of top jobs. Yes, I know that. I used to see black. Laurie said I used to see black woman in NCB Bank.
That's the NCB Bank over by us.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's the one with the nice hair.
It's always the one that not dark as me or Jody. I never saw that. If people
remember,
see
guys,
that,
there
then
is different shade of black. You get what I'm saying? We're not saying that. Like,
okay,
all
but
of
it's
us
glad
are
you
black,
are done.
But there's different shade of black.
Mogwan married a white woman. Why have you never married a white woman, O'Neal? Pienland. O'Neal, please leave us alone. Pienland, you come from Roxanne Tower. Sophie, I usually work in the bank at the front.
Oh yeah, I forgot she used to work at the bank.
Yeah, and I know somebody.
I'm gonna show you Roxanne. Roxanne have nice hair. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying that black girls don't work at the bank. Like, I grew up with someone that I consider like an auntie, a sister, or whatever. And Lisa would work at the bank too.
Teller.
But yeah, she worked she was working in the bank too, and she still do work in the bank. But Lisa was not dark shade like me, and Lisa have long, nice hair. I'm saying when I go to the bank, when I was a child, I don't see no dark skin as me and no nappy hair girl. I don't see it. I'm not saying that they're not there. I'm just saying I didn't see it. Kaylee said, I bought my daughter to a Grand Paldum, and the white kid was playing with her. Along came a dark-skinned child with hair that is considered nappy. Can you believe the white people took their kids away? Wow. You see what I'm talking about? That's just crazy. Like, these are kids, and then you're taking your kids away because of what? What that child is gonna do? She's dark skinned, so what? She gonna make the light white girl become dark too? And these are kids, and that's what I'm saying. We're installing stuff in the kids. Like, nobody born racist. No kids know what is color. They just grow up, and whatever them hear and listen and see around them, that's what they copy. Mother said, did I say don't call you black. Must say if them cuss you, they use what they know about you. My big lips, and that's them. Them used to cuss me. Shade, you know I have been referred to as black girl, and I never done that. And I've never done that to anyone. It's sad people act like this.
It's true.
Kaylee, I was disgusting. I took Kaylee away too, but after a while I had to let her go because I realized the parents was the problem, not the
That's
child.
true.
Exactly.
That's so
and I
true.
swear I cried. I know you probably cry for real.
Everything.
It's good to share experience. Exactly, Nadine. Akeem, really. Really what, Akeem? Everyone has a different experience. Exactly, everyone have a different experience. I will not be talking about what's going on in Jamaica, no. Like I go to Jamaica, last time I went to Jamaica was this year. I went there in January. And I still didn't even go where I come from or anything like that, but I couldn't talk about everything that's going on in Jamaica. Yes, I might know because I still have friends, I still communicate with, I have family down there and everything. So yes, I still know what's going on in a sense, but living in there in that sense, no, I don't. But I'm just talking about my experience. Kaylee said, just show your hair and skin is still a damn problem. Shaking my head sad. Mother said, what is nice here? What we all consider nice here. Pretty long hair, even if it's like, I had a friend that she have lots of hair, right? We were thought to be racist. Exactly, auntie, we were taught to be racist. I have a friend, she have nappy hair, but them, you know, when I see them big puffy nappy hair there,
nice
and it's hard for comb out still. But when I,
nice one.
yeah, she got the nice puffy nappy hair.
The roly-toly.
Yeah, no, she don't. She have the roly-toly, what we call them the granny nappy. What them roll up some of them?
Roly-toly are like one of them where you grow up in your front and your armpit and then
yeah, but you sit down at the back, don't you still like we call them my brother and sister, like the whole of them that they roll. But she have the thick ear, nice but like when you gonna cane her ear or nothing like that, like it will cut your thing, like it just make it as a bunny when you have to cane her ear, right? But she have them good nappy ear. You see when she perm that ear and it reach long down yourself, she never go back nappy. But what we all consider nice ear, if it don't look too coarse or whatever like that, that's what we consider nice ear. Are it perm out? Are you Indian? Are you coolie? That's what we consider nice ear. I don't know what you consider nice ear. What do you consider nice ear? Akeem said, I love me black. Yes, right. Thank you. Well, we love you some chocolates up in here. Kaylee Word said, Modest, when we say nice here, we are talking about the society set considering to be nice Indian long ear. Thank you, Kaylee. Thank you, darling. That's what we consider. That's what we are considering nice ear. But to a question that I think it was Nick and Nadine said. There was a question that she said. I said, how we define beauty. Oh, we define beauty or how we. So how we were taught that was beauty when I was growing up.
No, he's asking you how you define beauty. You, not when you was growing up. You.
Oh, I don't think beauty have nothing to do with your outer appearance. I don't think that, because you could find the prettiest outer appearance that you think is the prettiest person, and when you get to know that person inside,
the heart and the soul is beautiful.
Then
I don't consider nothing pretty.
It's like, it's disgusting. You don't even want to be around that person. So what I define as beauty is basically,
like say she's too come back and upset up until she go.
Don't say nothing. It's still all right, lie. Ding dong.
Hello,
yeah. Black pepper grain, my auntie. There you go. We used to call them here the black pepper grain. Yes. Yes, my auntie. Black pepper grain. That's what we used to call them. Black pepper grain. Them here, the black pepper grain.
I used to have nice hair on my legs. Be so on it. So I mean, honest right now, like my skin on my arms, like you can tell still on my arms and my legs, I had nice hair. But when it comes to my armpit and my pokey,
Oh Lord,
had to go.
yeah. Jody have some terrible hair.
They had to go.
Jody cannot grow hair.
No, I cannot.
No,
Nope.
not at all. Like those are crazy.
That's
Like you're like,
a
girl,
no.
no. But yeah, but that's how I define beauty as within
Yes, it is.
you're within appearance. Then
Your inner.
that your inner appearance. Then for me to say, yo, you know, she really like you having a conversation and you could tell, even though people could fake certain things, but you've been around a certain people a certain time, and everybody have their good and their bad side, or their good and bad days. You understand? Like nobody is perfect, but you could tell that that person is beauty, and that's how I define beauty. It don't have nothing to do with that. How society define it is by your outer appearance. That's how it is, and that's crazy, and that's how we were taught to look at it as that. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. However, we all consider people of the to be beautiful because if you see the guy, the first thing you say in her outer appearance is the outer appearance, then the inner come after. Yeah, that's true. Because that's what you attracted to. Some people are attracted to the first thing that they see, and the first thing that they see is that your outer appearance. And that is crazy. And with everything that's going on, I don't know if you guys saw the news with with George Floyd daughter, that she was talking on it, and it was so
I saw the one with his brother.
it was so touching, his 6-year-old, and
When
she
his
was
brother
like,
was saying he would never want this. That's what's going on with the riot.
yeah, with the riot, like nobody wanna, even that with the riot, like I don't understand. It's like you doing that is taking away everything from what we are protesting for equal rights and equal everything. Like that's what you're basically telling them that. But then I heard somebody, I don't remember who was it, they said something regarding the riot, and I was like, kind of makes sense though, because what I guess what, not word to word, but what that she was basically saying is like, things gonna happen if you push somebody to a certain level, then they're gonna react a certain way, right? And there's so much that somebody could take, it's just gonna boil and boil up, and then that's causing the riot, because it's for so long where we keep sweeping it under the rug. We keep seeing police just doing black people like they're just animal, like they're just nothing. Like even the one with the guy that was in the with the car that was running from the father and the what's his name?
I heard about that in Georgia.
Yeah, from the father and the son, and they drive down the guy and shoot him and fighting, and the dude there fighting for his life. Like him come out and shoot him, and him jump out of the truck. I think it was the son that jumped out of the truck, and him still a fighting for him. And I'm like, they just shoot him like him is just a dog, like a Jamaica dog, cause not America dog, like a Jamaica dog. Like, you know, the dog dead and them shoot him and just burn him, but up here say, you know, it's a different thing.
Jamaica, when I tell burn dog, we throw them in a bush, make drunk with them then.
I know, I throw them in the gully. Like it's just it was sad just to see that, and I was like, that's crazy. But as we said, if we want Black life to matter, we have to make it matter to us too. We have to make it important to us. We have to make it matter to us, so it can matter to everybody else. Like we as Black people have to make it matter to us, because when we see them killing our sisters and brother like that, we have to make them know that it's wrong. Like me now, I have a son, like I am scared, like I'm literally online just trying to read up and figure, like like me as a woman, we are not saying that women don't get targeted too, but you're scared more for, I don't know, for your, what you think, like for your brothers and the man them in your family. Like I'm more scared, like I'm online now trying to download all the rules and regulation from now, so I can learn, so I could teach my daughter. And I think Jody, you the one that sent me this video, and I couldn't even watch it. And when you sent it to me, you were like, please don't cry. And I was like, what is it she's sending me? And then when I saw the first part of the video where the little girl is like, she's saying, my name is Sophia Smith.
No,
I am I'm 5-year-old. Her dad was saying what we practice.
No, when her dad was telling her why he got locked up.
I never watched it so far. I just saw it from the first part.
No, her dad was telling her. So she said to her dad, have you ever got pulled over by the cops? And he said, actually, I have, but the way they handled the situation was very bad. They even took me out my car, put cuffs on me, and put me inside. So he said, lucky thing I didn't get shot. And then she just started bawling. I'm getting emotional. She just started bawling, like she was crying. And she just went and hugged her dad. Boy.
Yeah, but when she was there saying,
yep.
I am, like, she's saying her whole name, and she's like, I am 5-year-old, and putting up her hands like this. I am 5-year-old, and my name is whatever, and I do not have a weapon. And I was like, wow, we have to teach
you have to understand, some people
we have to teach our kids this stuff. A 5-year-old, like 5-year-old, I don't even know what's going on. When I was in Jamaica, all I'm doing is running up and down in a panty or no panty or nothing. I run up and down, and I run from my auntie them and my uncle them for hide, for go downstairs, for go play. Like a 5-year-old, like, I have my daughter now. My daughter is what, 8? About to be 8, and I'm like, I didn't even teach her this. Like, I'm supposed to teach her this? Like, she's a child. What's she supposed to know about race and whatever?
I have to.
And the other day, my daughter said it to me. I think I was on the phone with Keisha, and she said to me, she was like, Mommy, is all white people bad?
No.
And I was like, no, that's not all white people bad. It can be all white people that's bad. And I have to explain to her and sit down and tell her, and I'm like, why is even she thinking about that at 7? Because of everything that's going on in the world. Like, why you have to be at 7 thinking about if there's white people bad and black people? Because they're always killing us, Mommy. They're always killing black people. And when I was in school and they teaching us about African American and slave, and they said we were slave, and I was like, that is just crazy for a 7-year-old to be thinking like that. Like, I didn't know nothing. I don't even remember nothing like that when I was 7. So now I'm in America, and my kids are Americans, and I have to raise them here, and I have to do for my son. I have to tell my son, make sure I'm raising him. And even when you're raising your hand, they're still killing you.
They just send you for your ID and shoot you.
They're raising. I was watching one of the video with one of the sheriff. I think he get charged now. I think it was in Georgia too, or something like that. And he never remembered that his body cam wasn't on, but his partner body cam was on. So when he was talking, and he was like he's basically saying, I try for these stuff. Like I strive for these stuff. Because he was like, instead the guy was going too fast, instead of they use the car, he was telling them not to use the police car to bump his van, because they will basically mess up the police car. So he was like, to shoot at any force, just because the man have a suspended license, and the guy driving like a old van that can't go no more than 40, and he's pulling over, and they still shoot, and he was like, full whatever it is, shoot him, and he killed him, and he in there talking, and he's basically bragging and talking, and he's like, I'm gonna mess up one more car. I have 2 cars in there, like he's saying. I have 2 cars already messed up. Why I'm gonna mess up one more car? I told them to shoot him. Take any action necessary. And I'm like, yo, that's somebody's son, that's somebody's brother, that's somebody's husband. Hey, you can't just say shoot him because of a suspended license. Like, there's law for that. So what the law them for? Why there's law? Why you making up these laws? It don't make no sense.
The laws was put in place for people like us. And I never exclude myself when I'm talking, because
I shouldn't, for real.
I'm black. You know what I'm saying? But we can't say too much talking in this because I don't want them to believe everything.
They're not gonna. They can't do that for that. Not what's going on.
You know what I'm saying? But
they won't, Jody. Oh my God.
I keep telling Sophie, all these rules and laws and stuff they put in place is for who? For us. It's for black people. I ain't no African American. I'm black. Black with an uppercase B. I'm black. Don't call me no African American. If you want to get me mad, call me African American.
Why they're not supposed to call you African?
I'll slap the shit out of you.
Oh my God. Why they're not supposed to call you African?
That's on my daughter's
So you are black Jamaican.
Yep. I have a Jamaican birth certificate. If I give up my rights and get a citizenship, I am Jamaican.
We are Jamaican. It doesn't matter what you think.
African American. And they doing that thing and they're gonna make the people feel better. Oh, my ancestors fought us this slavery for us to be this today and this. I'm African American. What? No, nigga. Sorry. No, you black.
Whoa.
You're black. I don't talk about this stuff because then I get all sensitive and I'm black. Don't call me an African American. Don't matter if winter come and I'm in the house, I'm all clothed, the top of my breast get light, my hands get a little light. By summer hit, go back to her natural color like the dress. Black. I'm jet black. And I'm very proud to be black. I walk naked when it's summertime, even sometime in winter, and butt ass naked on the beach. Because why? I'm proud of myself. I love myself. If they could let me walk around with this ugly ass pokey I got, and these long titties with a little stretch mark, and this big fat booty with a little stretch mark, I would do that.
Oh my
I ain't
God.
trying to do it because I'm trying to get back in my relationship.
Oh, that's a different topic.
Yeah.
That's a different topic.
I'm going to be able to do that.
That's a different topic.
Read the comments.
Let me read the comments. Okay then. Kemar Brown said,
That's
"What's
my
up,
cousin.
What's up,
Hi,
Kemar?"
baby.
Oh no, Sade said, and please be aware that some of the police actually mash up the police car and then tweet it to make it seem as if the protesters are doing it. Yeah.
I see what my coworker was showing me the other day, where the police, the protesters was there, and another police car go around the protesters, and the other police car just drive through the protesters. How you gonna do that? They're people.
I know, they're human.
I keep telling people, all people that come out, oh, I don't like black, I don't like white, I don't like Indian, I don't like Guyanese, I don't like Africans, I don't like this. When you get a cut, what color do you bleed?
Exactly.
Women, when you're seeing your menstruation, what color do you bleed?
Exactly.
Men, when you get a cut, what color do you?
We all bleed.
You see
red.
white. You see white girl hair when you get a cut.
See black.
You see black.
You see Indian.
You see Indian.
Guyanese, Jamaican.
Nah. Red.
No, right? Kemar said, "What's up, Juan? The boss is in the building."
Hey, my baby.
Mother said, "I was waiting to see the eating begin." Exactly.
Aye, mama. Aye.
Kemar said, "Jody, you love your belly, man. You would have must have something to eat. Don't fall asleep, Mother's Nation. You are African Jamaican."
Mm-hmm.
She's African Jamaican.
Well,
yeah, that's what she's
this
saying.
Thing. Yeah,
Chris, what's up, so?
Our Jamaican flag was originally originated from Africa. That's where our ancestors are from, Africa. But don't call me no African American. Take the American part off that shit.
Chris said, "African American Jody, you are so pretty."
Thank you.
Mother said, "Chris, now make sure done ya." Chris said, "After me no food, mothers." Oh my God, Jody killing me, mothers. Nick and Nadine said, "You guys have enough topics." Thank you. Donovan said, "There is nothing more sexy than an independent black woman who got high self-esteem and know her worth. Both of the guys in a prime example. Both of you guys are a prime example."
Thank you.
Thank you,
I stole up my head.
Ever darling 75 inch TV set. I'm a 75-inch TV.
But that's what it says.
75 TV. But you know I wear you like 75-inch TV. Say hello. Nick Nadine said, "I hate the name African America." You too?
Yes, I do.
Mother said, "Chris, you heard about the protests out here?" Nick said, "Oh, I think is it today? Is the protest in Jamaica the 6th?
I don't know. They've been.
All right, tomorrow." No, they said, "Do do they have Irish Americans? I know, right? I know. Nadine, don't call me that. Nadine,
That's
yes, take it
don't
off.
Call me
Kemar said, Mama, if she had drop asleep, slap her for me. Alright. Cause you know she love her, yeah. Yeah, but for true, I guess a lot of people don't like the American thing on it.
I don't like it. Don't call me no African American.
And what my auntie just said too, she was like, we not supposed to leave anybody to educate our kids about history.
Do it yourself.
And that's true.
And that's the reason why I want to take Maddie to Jamaica so bad. And when I'm coming back home, I'm coming back here.
But Jamaica is not what we used to be.
No, but I'm saying I want to buy the books. You know those books when you used to
like
go to
when
school?
you're growing up.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Like if you could get those books.
Real, like I'm telling you, the real, like yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Chris said, no, in a modest, I forgot pre the news. Yes, I was like, because I see, and I was like, that's good. And I have some people was talking about, no, Jamaica do enough, but them a protest for whatever will go on now and whatever.
Guys, if you are new to our live, please make sure you thumbs up this video. You can just click the X on the right. Thumbs up our video. And thank you so much for watching. You can go on our Dancer and Dance, and we'll come and leave your little footprints in the comment section, and we'll come back to your house and dance also.
Modest Nation said it won yesterday, Chris. Oh, is yesterday was the protest? Kemar said 2 Black Queen. Thank you, Kemar.
I gotta take Sophie to Atlanta to come see you.
Atlanta, Georgia, like in the country. But yeah, and did you guys saw the video? What do you guys see? Thought about the video with Lloyd being on it? And it's so crazy because when I found out, when the police was like stepping on his neck, when I found out that his mom died, that just made me just.
That hits you hard.
Hard because he was just there crying out for his mother. And then when I was reading and they said, oh, his mom died like 2 years on the same date or something like that. And the way he's crying out for his mom, like he literally saw his mom or begging somebody to call his mom.
He was calling his mom. I think my mom was telling me that.
Yeah, he was calling his mom and asking for some water. And then one of the time, it's like this white girl, she was in the video. And she was like, "You just get off of his neck, get off of his neck." And I'm like, how do you?
But here's my thing, and this is why I don't get. Let me tell you something. Growing up in Jamaica, like, where we come from, bad. Like, you hear gunshot night, and then, you know, tomorrow you hear people say, oh, body run us up, and run and look for a dead body.
But
you know what I'm saying? But I can't stand and watch somebody kill somebody. I can't do it. I'll kill you for my daughter, though, I can tell you that. And my mama. But I'm saying I can't watch somebody literally like kill somebody. No, sir. Can't do it.
But for just state, like, there's so much things that run through my head. Like, if I was there videoing it, like, me that just probably go over there, go push him over.
You get shot.
I know, I'd probably get shot.
The first cop in the front, Sophia, will shoot you. I vision this whole thing.
Like, this I play over my head.
Sit back and Jody analyze.
But I'm like, I feel like I could have go and escape. Like, I was just thinking of so much thing that I could have done there. I don't know, man, because it's like. To see 4 policemen stood there and then even said no, just take off your foot. You know, like, no, hold him up. Like,
by law, Sophia, you know, by law, if one of them doing something wrong, if 3 of them know that it's right, they can't go there and say, oh, you're wrong. They have to stick with him till it's done.
So that's not right.
Sophia, by law, that's the law.
That is crazy. What kind of law is that?
Read what Donovan said, because what he said is really interested, but I don't know how we.
How do you guys think racism can end? By me, my point, how I think it can end, if it's gonna end, it's by us black people accepting our black first. Unite. And our circle first, and fix ourselves first, and consider black as beautiful and not monkey and disgusting and ugly and all of that. And girl,
let me tell you something apart from African American. Don't call me no ape.
No girl and ape.
Listen, I'll slap the hell out of you. You guys gonna probably say Jody love to say slap. I'm telling you right now.
I know she love to be slapped.
I don't argue with people. I can't argue. This is me. I don't argue with people. I just say what I have to say and I'm done. But you call me a monkey or ape, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, if we could do that and teach our kids that this is what it is, and if we could consider that there's no actually race but the human race.
That's so true. Queen Laurie Sophie soon comes to your comment.
If we could teach them as that, like there's no such race, only the human race, then I think that, because look how we come together. Except all the looting and all the foolishness. Look how we come together all over the world. One man. What? It's not one man that caused this, but it take this for the whole entire world to protest. And I'm saying if the whole entire world were protesting and without the looting and the whole
Jamaican is protest. Jamaica never protest.
Jamaica protest for like one day. If you kill a bad man or you kill somebody and then burn the tire and then burn the car,
and then everybody can go protest
and then everybody here burn, run, like and whatever, you protest for that. But it's not like, oh, they continue on doing protests here. You understand? And that's what I'm saying. Like, for us to come as a human race, like everywhere, China, the Middle East, everywhere, France, Burma, everywhere coming together. And I'm like, if we could come together like that, then we could cut all this racism crap that's going on. That's what I feel. But I feel like that we have to fix ourselves first. As well, say if you dance here before you dance abroad. What's up, Yvette? Do not call me. Do not call me. Can you call Linton, please, Jody?
I don't have his number.
Yes. If you could do that for me, then I think that's it. Hi, Yvette. Oh my God, he's not gonna stop calling, so I have to answer it. Hello?
I'm on my live.
Huh? Okay, I'm on live. Is there anything you need me to do, or are you just telling me that?
Okay, Chris said, laugh out loud, sweet mango tree, or you don't know the book. Know that book. I know that book and I love that book, Chris. I love that book, but believe it or not,
forward it back.
Dumpling Ed was my book. Dumpling Ed. Zachariah Dumpling Ed. Alright? Queen Laurie says Jamaica too enough, cause look how much killing happened in Jamaica. You see America protesting. That's true.
So just send me a text so I can see, because I'm actually on live, and then I can.
Modest says laugh out loud as Laurie. It has nothing to do with what's happening overseas. The story actually really funny. I want to know a story, Modest, because Jamaica not do all of them lovely. Some of them I want to know a story.
What?
But them are protest and look how much killing one of Jamaica and they not protest to that.
They like the other I think it was yesterday, somebody close to where I live, from a next community called Cockburn Pen, the police them actually killed, I don't know, like I'm just saying, they said the cops killed a guy that was never a bad man, like just going there, and you want to see all them. And this is what I was saying on the video. The cop, that now that you think of things like you're getting older and you're getting wiser, like when you're back home and the cops them kill, the police them kill somebody and them just take up the body and throw them in a them van, and I'm like, wait, isn't that a crime scene?
Sometimes they're not even dead.
Well, isn't that a crime scene? Aren't you messing with evidence? How you gonna
in Jamaica when they kill a bad man, the evidence that they have pick up Sophie?
But like I'm saying, with this young guy that them killed for a wrong person that they think it was.
People in the community may think it's wrong, but think other people commit Sophie and commit crime. Where they come from? You know much man do that?
Yeah, I know. Babe. So, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, isn't that a crime scene? But
no,
I understand what even the people was looking up because Spice was protesting because she had her. First of all, I want to leave Spice of all. Second of all, she's supposed to protest. Third of all, she's a human being and she been talking about racism and hypocrisy and all of that long time before. Rest in peace with that.
Some people just listen to people dancehall music. They don't listen to them conscious songs.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not for one of them, boom, boom, whatever.
Listen to everything they sing.
And I'm like, that become an issue with people that say, oh, Spice too enough. What should they plan? Like what? Like the girl in America get locked down and can't even move, and she a protest as a Jamaican. Like she putting us on the map too. Leave Miguel alone. That's all I have to say.
So go back to the comments.
Say Chris said la follow sweet mango tree. You know that one there? The sweet mango tree.
Yeah,
Glory said Jamaican too enough cause look how much killing. Oh, okay.
I saw a clip. That's by Chris. After Lord said
I saw a clip this morning of the 4 policemen in them orange jumpsuit. Yes. And that's what I'm saying.
Policeman not for orange jumpsuit.
That mean the 4 cops they actually charging them because I think they're charging the one that actually did the killing 2nd degree. He don't need to get no damn 2nd degree. He needs to get 1st degree. He just needs to go. That kid Floyd, yeah, that was sitting under what was sitting or whatever
over
here.
In his neck.
Yeah.
I think I want a Jamaica yacht.
No, we never seen a man no damn jumpsuit. Like what? Ooh. And that's what I'm saying. Like they give him 1st degree and whatever, and then you know they're gonna come 2nd degree. Like that's 1st degree because you know who make a point on Instagram? Nicki Minaj. She said it's crazy when
I
know, right? She said, you know I like the news thing, so I think I was on it, and she said if 4 black guys go to do a crime, right? They charge all 4 of them for the damn crime, right? They charge all 4 of them for the crime, even though if the other 3 did a look out and the one do the killing and kill a white man, they're gonna charge the whole 4 of them for crime, right? So why when the whole 4 police them were there, I watch the man I kill, and that's their job to serve and protect, right? And I kill the man. None of them say nothing. All the Chinese one will stand up so. Like say him or whatever. Him not say nothing. Like how as a human like you stand up like that?
That's so true, Nick and Nadine.
That is crazy. It will never end. Nick says it will never end. It will end in heaven.
That's true.
I know, Nick. I know, and
that's what I'm trying to do right, live right, be right with people.
So I could go, because I'm like, yo, if heaven is everything that it said it was,
that it was or is,
it is. Like, really now. Like, why everybody scared to death if this is everything? Like, why you want to live for so long if heaven is so beautiful? And no sickness, no racism, no nothing.
Listen, you gotta remember this, Sophia. It's like a wedding plan or it's like a dream or some people can sell you a dream. Stop it shaking, you're nervous.
Yeah, you know that's how I get.
People can sell you a dream or in a house or whatever, right? And they can show you a 4 plan of everything when you want a house to make. When you want your pool to build up on your backyard. When you want a nice car, you can go different state. Go look. God never show you that. He never show you the promised land. And that's what other people issues is.
Because we have to basically
show every other thing that we have problem with. I want to take life and go about business and go.
I know.
Sit down on the throne beside him.
And that's it. He said we have to live right. We have to basically follow those rules that with the 10 commandments that he said.
Me follow 7 out of 10 commandments. 7 is good.
Exactly, auntie. She's paying tax like this because she have a work permit, so she gotta pay for tax up here. So she have all right to say whatever she have a voice to say, and she have a platform. Like she's using that platform. So I don't see, but you know, as we black people or any people, you can't just everything to satisfy everybody. Modest Nation said exactly, Nadine. Laurie said accept the appearance, however. Ourselves first, so others will love and accept us. My opinion, exactly, Lar. And that's what I keep saying. We have to do it. We have to teach our kids as black people, as black parents, as black auntie, uncle, because you know it takes a village, as they say, to raise a child.
Yes, of course it does.
So of course you have to accept that. Mother said, and no matter how much we love ourselves, that ain't gonna change anything.
Yes, it does. Modest, yes it does.
But what do you mean if we love ourselves it's not gonna change anything?
It's like you're saying if you keep getting abused, right? Listen to what I'm saying, okay. It's like if you keep saying, right? Excuse me and don't come back. It's like you're saying if you keep getting abused. So if I leave this person I'm with and I go back to this person, right? This person's abusing me again. So I'm gonna think like, oh, you know, this is a thing. Everybody I leave, they're gonna do the same thing. No, Modest. sometimes you have to learn how to accept some things and some things what not to accept. Like me, Jody, this black, beautiful Jamaican queen you see sitting right here. There's only so much shit I tolerate. I don't tolerate a whole bunch of shit.
Your phone is outside.
I can tell you that right now. I love myself. Everybody had a point in their life when they didn't love themselves. You get what I'm saying? Like Sophie said, it happened when she was younger. Me, it happened to me after my marriage. Like I felt like I wasn't enough. Like I felt like you start like all this shit keeps going through your mind. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's not a matter of saying you don't love yourself. Sometimes it's like how you just throw up yourself, you know, like letting yourself go and all that stuff. But then sometimes like you grab back yourself and you be like, what are you doing? You're better than this. Like you got this. Like you have to love you first. You have to put yourself first. I'm doing things that I want my daughter to follow behind. And that's why I'm careful how I speak to people. Well, now I'm careful how I treat people's sons or son. You get what I'm saying? But my thing is, you have to love you first. When you love yourself enough, you know what to accept and what to say. I'm not accepting that crap. You get what I'm saying? So you have to love you first. Of course, you loving yourself can change a whole lot of things. Queen Laurie said it won't stop it, but it'll make a little change. That's true. Jessica says so true. Hi mama, make sure you like this live. Click that X over there on the right and like this live, alright? Alright, Nadine and Nick says give them some time and it will be back to square one. Which is true, Nick. That's so true. It's always like that though. Because George Floyd is not the first black man to die and then they be like, they just protest 1, 2 and then the government say, alright then we are going to free this, free that, and then they go back to normal. It's true. It's so true.
When all of the $13 million went from them get done.
Yep, Modest says true, Nadine. Nick and Nadine say humans have a short attention span and they forget very easily. They have short-term memory. What if them get licking at the head when they're young? Hi, Purple Tip. Hi, Purple Tip. How are you? Alright, Chris says, yeah, me want people leave Spice alone for real. Exactly, Spice and my girl, me love Spice. Bad like how me love
mine, you know, Jody.
Sophia jealous. Nick and Nelly say hi, Purple too. Chris say you want to live long. Yes, Chris, want to live a long life. Want to live a long life. Nadine and Nick says people are fearful of the unknowns. You can't be fearful of the unknowns. If you know your Bible, if you grew up in church, you can't be fearful of the unknown. That's just how I see life. Modest says, if you take your life, you can't reach. Modest, leave me alone. Leave me alone. That's another topic we're gonna have to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Have I? No, I've never had anyone in my life that commits suicide. I don't think so. My family is not that big. I've never had anybody in my family that commits suicide. I've known people where their family have or a loved one have committed suicide, but not in my family. You know what I'm saying? Mother says 7 out of the 10. That's good. Me can't manage. Nadine and Chris laugh. Nadine and Nick laughing. Yeah, but hurry up here, Papa. Because if I alone now, so for the treat me good, I come here. Say something.
We're really gonna do that on live.
Yeah, more you say something.
Cause I lie.
You're right.
It's lie. That's right. A lie. Right. But where I was,
I read all of them already.
But that's what I'm saying. It's sad.
It's very sad.
You remember I told you I need a next job because of that? And I definitely need that job. I'm not gonna say, but I do. I'm scared. I don't know if you guys are scared, but I am. Like, my son is just 1 and I am scared. Like, even when Jody sent me the video, I didn't even want to watch the video because I am scared, and like I'm scared for my husband and all my cousins and stuff like that. But I'm super scared for my son. Like I am really scared for my son, because I'm like, you can't even, by then when my son grow up, I'll be blessed mercy, they're gonna get whatever, not whatever, but I'm gonna teach them a certain, and they're gonna be very successful kids.
What do you say that for?
You kick it off. They're gonna be very successful kids, right? Where they're gonna like to buy what they wanna buy. And I'm like, I am scared for my kids to get even like a brand name car or anything like that as a black man.
If you work for it, you buy it.
Yeah, but as a black man, they target you. They see you with that stuff, they target you, because I think it was what's Cookie right name again?
Name Cookie right.
What Cookie that's in the Empire?
Tajari.
She had her son, and she was talking about it. She bought her son a brand new,
and he was actually in
Benz or whatever.
He was actually in school.
And he was in school and everything, and because he was driving it, and the way they treat him, and I'm like, look, it's a celebrity kid. Like, what are they gonna do to my kid? And that's crazy, because I'm like, if I'm in that position, I don't know, this is my question. If I'm in a position where a cops pull over my son or treating my son a certain way, I'm telling you, you're gonna kill me on the spot.
She said that all the time.
You're gonna kill me on the spot, because I'm not taking out my phone and videotaping you and whatever. Anybody behind me could videotape me, but I'm not taking out my phone, videotaping you and watching you beating my child. I'm not doing it.
You can lock us up in one cell.
I'm not doing it. Exactly. I'm not doing it.
We both work.
I know they don't do anything. Even if they did something, that there is a law that they were put to enforce by you to be done. So therefore, you're supposed to uncuff him, whatever, put him in the car, bring him in there, charge him for whatever that crime was. But you're not gonna beat my child in front. You're not even gonna fight my husband in front of me, boo boo. Because I'm not gonna watch you fight my husband or anyone of my family in front of me. No, boo boo. We all dying and we all going to jail. The first thing I'm not gonna do is take out my phone. I pray to God that somebody's there to take out their phone, but that would not be in my thoughts of taking out my phone, because I'm not. Especially my child. You're crazy. I don't care. Like, even the video that came up with the guy in Brooklyn, the little guy in Brooklyn, and his girl was screaming like, stop, and the way the guy had thumped him, and this big old bulky cop just beating the look of my
big and look like a pit bull with a big neck.
You're mad? You're sick? I mean, they watch it, tell them, stop what? The two we are beat here, and the two we are share cell, as what Jody said. Because that's crazy. Or you beat the two away, one way or the other. But the first thing I'm doing, I'm not taking out my phone, because I'm not watching you sit there and watch you beat my child. I don't care who you are.
Nadine and Nick say this is why we fear death. I don't fear death. Here's my biggest fear. My biggest fear is not buying my mother a house. We already have a car. It's buying my mother a house. That's my biggest fear. Right?
Your fear? Why is it a fear?
Because I want to do that for my mother before I pass. Like,
so your fear is not be able to buy your mama house.
Yes.
Okay.
We live such a comfortable life back home, and when we was coming here, I tell her to stay, even though she would stay on her own. But I'm just saying. And my fear, I have so many fears. Not kissing my daughter before I leave my house, and I go out my house and something bad happens.
Yeah.
Or not telling my daughter I love her before God decides it's your time to go. You get what I'm saying? That's why every morning before I'm leaving, I kiss my daughter multiple times. Maddie, mommy, love you. I love you. You get what I'm saying? So that's just it. But I don't fear death. You can't fear something when you don't know when it's coming. It's like your menstruation.
If I said I don't fear it,
do you know your menstruation is gonna come this month? Or it's supposed to come sometime this week?
I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't. Day? I do fear it.
You can't fear something.
You know why? I fear it because of my experience that I went through with when my mom was 15 and losing my mom. I fear it because I just don't want my kids to go through the thought of what if my mom was here, my mom used to do this, I would have do this, I would have become this person. So I do fear it. I do actually fear it, because I just don't want to be at an age where I know it's coming and It's something that we can't run from. But I just want my kids to be at us, and I don't think that they be at any age I will still be comfortable with it. But I know that I fear it where they're just young, or as young as I was. Like, I fear that.
Yes, Modest, I know if you take your life, you can't go to heaven. That's what they say. If you take your life, you can't go to heaven. I ain't never gonna take my own life. I don't even think about taking my own life. No. Modest Nation says 7 out of 10. Not bad. Yeah, I follow my commandments. Them 7 out of 10. No bad. I'm trying to reach 10. Nick and Nadine laughing. Modest says, bad girl. Queen Lori laugh out loud. Queen Lori, thumbs up host, guys. Thank you, baby.
Thumbs up the host.
Jessica said, I'm just sipping on my wine and enjoying you ladies live. Thank you.
Sip, mom, sip, mom, sip. We know you sipping on that wine.
The fear it cause me no want to leave my son before he moves.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like Sophie.
Exactly. I fear it too for that reason too, Modest.
Like Sophie, you can't fear something you've never seen and you never experienced. That's why God never teach man how to blow breath in a man.
Yeah, I fear it because of that reason. Like, that's what I fear it for, because of my kids, and at a certain age, like, I fear it. Like, I really do. I'll be lying if I said I don't.
I don't fear I can't fear something.
And that's good, because it's something that is coming, and
it's not good.
I fear that I don't want to leave my child. She's my life. Exactly.
Who said that?
Jessica. I see. Exactly.
Jessica, nobody's our life, baby.
I don't
tell you.
If
anybody was our life, God would have made them each other right pan we are born when we are born. And sometimes we go twin born with twin and then dead. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. She's our life, like when you said Maddie and your mom is your life.
I
what do you mean?
understand what you're saying, Sophie. And I said the same thing Jessica said. But
good night, Madis.
Good night. But sometimes you have to understand, Sophie, when you sit down and look on reality, nobody and nobody not born together. Husband and wife, one dead, left one. You can't live together 30, 51 years.
Yeah, but nobody never born. When you're born, nobody never teach you for love, but you love.
That's what I'm saying. What do you mean nobody never teach you for love?
Yeah, when you're born, you never come out and say love somebody. Like how you saying when you born.
Mask that back.
When you say you born, them are dead now. You see, another just spread or something. Like you never say. Like how you say you never born with somebody, you never say love. Heartbreak. Like, never said that or nothing like that. But you know, you learn, you grow, and it went through. I gone sleep, it past my bedtime. Modest.
Modest said I sleep, you soon go on live. And I go put on
Jody, you come like Steelwood.
What she go put on blackout? Put on the damn blackout, more you talk. You go put your life for your talk.
Where you go so early, Modest? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. And any guys have any plan, like, to see what everything that's going on? Do you guys really sit down and plan, like, what you're gonna do, if you're gonna teach your kids? Like, there's a few people on here that I know, like Jessica, Monique, and Modest have a child too. Chris,
Nadine,
you have Nadine. You guys have kids. Like, do you guys sit down and plan out, like, with everything, like with everything that's going on? Them are coming.
I'm sorry for you, cause you know like mosquito bite.
I mean, I like it for you, but I treat have on black. You know them draw to you.
I'm a match me nice and sweet and everything right.
But yeah, you know.
And mosquito want Jody body for eat. So we can't bother with me.
Like, she just always have to just put that little part. She just have to put everything make sexual. She have to make everything be sexual, you know. She have to just start with that little part.
I'm celibate now though.
Okay, I'm celibate too.
Until this live is over.
Whatever. But do you guys have any plan? Like, do you guys think that it's right for you to teach your kids about the law and what not to do and what to do when they come in front of a cop? Do you guys plan that out yet? Or have you guys ever sit down with your kids? I know my daughter is 7, I think.
And, she 7, she will be here to mean your thing.
And my daughter is 7 and my son is 1. and about and come like he's 10 and he's a 7-year-old.
50.
And like I feel like I have to sit down with my daughter and have this talk.
Yep.
Like from now, and as my auntie said, not to make anybody teach her about history, because then you probably want to say it differently or whatever, you know. And then I was looking at it as like that she was too young, but with everything that's going on, babe, do it now. So with everything that was, look, if you
you
can't mash up the little phone already.
You can't mash up your little phone and you drop your old piece of phone on the ground and that is your real life phone.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I don't know, you know. You know,
you have a charger. Your phone is already charged.
It said it was dying, Jody Ann.
Let me see your phone, cause that can't be possible. It's on my good charger.
No, it wasn't charging.
Give me this. So
Jody, don't take it.
Charger. Your phone is too hot. Your phone is so garbage phone.
You tell me to get the iPhone. Now you telling me it's garbage.
But get the real iPhone.
So when you open your plan, Jody, call them tomorrow and add me on it.
But you gonna broke up yourself. Me have to go buy it and put insurance on you. Yeah. Alright. Roxanne said, ladies, you got to pray and do what makes you happy. And that's what Jody has always done since I was a kid. Nadine and Nick laugh out loud. Donovan said, yes, I do. Yes, you do what, Bims? Chris said, it's our duty to teach them right from wrong. The sooner, the better. That's true.
Send it straight to you. Straight to you, okay. Alright, okay.
Roxanne says, Sophie, just pray and teach your kids to do the right thing. Sophie, you heard?
Yeah. What was it?
I'm sorry, guys. Something keeps flying in my eye. Yeah, but that's all we can do is talk to our kids. Like in my house, my daughter keeps saying that she's caramel. She says she's caramel. Her dad is some other color, and I'm black.
I know, Gia said that too. She's not black.
Sweetheart, I'm jet black. I'm the private jet black. And I'm proud, and I'm very, very proud to be black. I'm proud of my skin color because I'm beautiful. This is my thing I tell my daughter every day when she's home. When I used to work at the school, I keep telling her, I said, what are you? I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I'm intelligent. Okay, what else? I'm God-fearing, God loves me, and nobody's gonna ruin my day. So every day when I'm walking my daughter to the bus, she repeat those exact words. Because she know I'm installing her. Nobody can tell her otherwise she's not beautiful. So if your hair hasn't been twisted up and just not be done or just not good, and we come to Auntie Sophie house, and Sophie be like, Jody, I can't call Maddie here. She's still good. Alright, Maddie, how you feel? I'm beautiful, Auntie Sophie. Because that's what I install her. That's what she knows. I
think you ever see My Black Child or something like that, the poem name. My Black Child, like it's telling
I think so.
How I said I'm gonna teach Gia that she got it at school, and I think I'm gonna.
I did that before in school though.
It's very powerful. Like My Black Child. I don't know if you guys. I'm gonna Google it and then read it for you guys. It's really. I think that we should. Those are the stuff that we should say to our kids. Like right now.
Like into that Wednesday.
Like right. What? Wednesday no fish. But no man, watch her. I just gonna say now it's Wednesday. She gonna talk about some fish. No fish. But I'm gonna read that poem for you guys if you guys haven't heard that poem. But that poem is powerful. Like it's very powerful. Jody, which part did that, Jody?
I read the whole thing.
Chris said it's our duty to teach them right from wrong.
That.
Sophie, just pray and teach your kids to do the right thing. Yeah. I'm dark chocolate.
I know you're dark chocolate.
Jody, just make them get a little peace. Maybe them will leave you alone. The mosquito them gone now. You see them gone. Once my husband spread the thing, then it's gonna be like gone.
Yeah. Nick and Nanny say we teach all the kids that education is key, and we teach them about race issues all the time. What we don't preach is any sort of hate. That is very true. I don't like to use the word hate. Hate is a powerful thing. I don't use the word hate. Let me tell you.
I told her not to use that word. Exactly.
As
I know Jody, that's too
like,
strong.
yo,
It's
Sophie,
too strong.
I hate people so bad. And Maddie said, Mommy, hate is a mean word. And I always to be like, okay, I'm not going to use the word
for
hate.
you to really, like I said, I hate you, that's really strong.
It's deep.
That's real. Like, people just literally just say, I hate you, like, just to say it. But no, that word is deep. That word is really strong. It's the mosquito them gone. Yo, that thing that bad in a babe. That thing that bad. But yeah. Let me see. Hate is a really strong word. Where we at, Jojo?
Nick and Nadine said teaching about race can be a fine line between love and hate. It is. That's why you have to be careful how you break that in to your kids when you're talking, because remember, they're going to a school.
Oh wait, I like this what Nadine said. We teach all the kids that education is the key, and we teach them about race issue all the time. Oh,
that's what I was saying. Yeah.
What we don't preach is any sort of hate.
That's what I was saying. When you always say, don't say you hate people.
But
just
no,
you
you're
don't
not.
Like them.
Yeah, but it's like it's deep. But I don't think you should say like Jody be like extra. Yo, I hate him. I hate. And I'm like, Jody, that's a very strong word. I don't. Like, you mean like you dislike him? You don't like them? You know? But to say like, it's for me to say I hate you, like, I don't know. There's a few people I hate in this word, and I said it's a strong word because I do. It's not a dislike.
Tucker, welcome back.
Tucker, how are you today? I wish door you come through. When? And then you come talk about Lord love our belly. That's a come to make Lord done you. Enough people hate though, yeah. Food have to eat, Chris. Donovan said, in the time and age, you have to do your best and pray for the best sometimes. You grow your kids right and they still end up doing the wrong things in life. That is so true.
But sometimes I believe it's the friends that you keep. That's why I don't believe in having a lot of friends. Because what Donovan said is really, really true. You can groom your kids, teach them the right. It's like a dog. You can't teach a dog no shit in a house.
Thank you, Larry, for sharing us out. Thank you, darling.
Thank you, baby. You understand what I'm trying to say? So you can teach a dog how to walk. And Jamaican saying when they say you can't carry it,
you can't bring the coat or the cow or the dog or the ass to the well, and we can't force them for drink.
Exactly.
But because that I know somebody that a guy him left them house good without him pants go down, like left him house neat and whatever. You see when you see him on the street coming from school, him pants dead down and batty. And him look raga upon the road. You see by time him a come walk down for come my yard, and you see him there, that's him pants pull up him pants tucking and everything, because he know he can't go in his house like that to his parents. And I'm saying that's the parents that teach. You know not to do this whatever, but in front of you them doing it, but outside with them see I do where that makes sense.
True.
Like them not doing it. So that goes to the point that Donovan said, like, you could teach your kids to do everything the good part and then them still choose one, because people out there influence them. Hey Candy, where you been? Nadine said, we make kids, but you don't make their minds. You can only try to lead. So exactly. True. That is so
and
true.
I believe in nothing by leading by example.
Exactly. And sometimes we are human, you know, we make mistakes. We do things
sometimes we are human.
I mean, no, but I mean, we are human. So sometimes we make mistakes. So, you know, we are not perfect, and we don't want our kids to think that we are perfect. You understand? And we're gonna do things because we are learning too. Because life is a learning process, no matter how old you are. You understand? The older you get, you know, you might know that part where my bucket to, so you know to jump over it. But otherwise, from that, that's what we're gonna do. George Williams, hey Jody.
Papa. Hi. Alright, that's my daddy. What's up, Willy Wonka?
Candy Boo said was editing. Oh, that edit, babe.
As long as you're doing business, baby, you gotta keep moving, keep doing, keep striving, do your thing.
Candy, I need a bomb ass wig when I'm going to oh, Candy, I got my address on here. Dama said anyhow he may get a son and him wear him pants under him body. The box, we don't condone violence on here.
Me agree with that.
Would have locked me up and the slap where me I get the police them would have lock him up. I'm not seeing it more. But you know in Jamaica, like you do stuff that you call the police for your mother or something like the police and your mother beat you. Jody, you see the phone say? Low, exactly.
I need that phone now.
Listen,
let
go
me
on
use my charger.
Tomorrow when you go,
let me use my charger
and tell them to send me one good up because I'm about to go and put on back my note.
Guys, if you see my underwear, don't say anything, okay? I'm not wearing a tights.
With my notes. And you telling me here, I have a full phone after you tell me if I use this damn Siri, call Jody.
It's who you sound like.
Stacy said, I always tell my son to be a leader. Exactly. And that's what I always tell Gia, that I always said, I continue to repeat that over and over. Gia, always be a leader. Don't be a follower. Don't be a follower. And when you're being a leader, be a great leader. Because you know you have a leader that is not a great leader.
Mama.
You understand? So I always tell her, be a leader and be a great leader.
Like so.
You understand?
No, I got the Poconos. She want to go to Dubai. Me no want to go to Dubai. Let's go to the Poconos. Buy some chicken, buy some fish, some shrimp. You bring your man, me bring my...
You bring your what? You bring your what?
You bring your man. But
I'm saying, Poconos is right there. We could drive 3 hours. Dubai is not there. It's like, you see what I'm telling you about? People, like Poconos is right there. We could go there tonight if we want. We can't go to Dubai
why
if we
going all
want
over
tonight.
there giving those people our money?
Because we are enjoying and seeing different part of the world. Why go to Poconos where it's right up the back door from us, or we could go anytime?
I like to walk through back doors.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yes, but you have to teach your kids, especially boys, man.
Yeah, exactly, because you have, especially boys, and then you have
the way cops are treating, young men over here is not good.
And but even if you treat them,
especially if they're hot-headed. Oh, listen, for my little brother, I thank God every day he just loves to stay in the house, play games,
calm and
just
whatever,
walk down the block, smoke, and come back. That's it for me.
For true.
But
my hotted brother,
my dude, right? He has a temper.
Okay. You're who?
My friend. He's my friend. He has a temper. I fear for him, but he don't go nowhere, which is good for me. He just work home. That's it.
Candy Boo said to bring her. Where you want go? Where you want go? Poconos, the right at the back of area. Candy, the rich Poconos. Right, which part you there? Dubai, you want go, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, but even for true, see, I'm out here. So Stacy said, that's my in-law. She said that even out there in Jamaica too is the same thing. Like, I thought all my children to be. George Williams said, I thought all my children to be a leader. Jodian is one of them. She is a good example.
Yes,
not a good example.
Papa.
Hey, Daddy. How are you? Yes, you did very well. You did. Jody, must see you're something. Laugh out loud. Yes, Dubai. Okay, Candy, we going to Dubai. Okay, we are going to Dubai. We're not going to no Poconos. Poconos right around the corner. Like, that's like we saying we're going to the Bronx. Like, going to Dubai.
No, we're not going to the Bronx.
No, we're not. But yes, as we're saying, even when you teach your kids, and then as my in-law said, like, you want to teach your kids to be a leader, especially your boys, but then you want to teach them to be good leaders, not just a leader, because you have different leader, because them said the owner president a leader for the world, but y'all see the leading that we're getting, right? So
I will tell the same man a leader. I'm not talking about the president.
well, that's how he is. If he's the general, he is the leader of the world. So of the America. So therefore,
I'm Jamaican.
Jody, you dead ass there, so on the live I play a game. You seriously? You collecting what?
I'm collecting my fruits.
No.
Off my farm.
Don't do it. But what do you guys think about the protest that's going on? What do you guys think about the looting? Because I see people writing up on on Facebook and stuff. They're like, oh, just make sure when you're looting, you come give me 90%, 90 to 10 or 80 to 20% off. And I'm like,
8 to 10% that's what?
Like whatever them thief. Because remember they were Louis. They were Louis and Gucci thieving and stuff like that.
No, Jody work for what she wants.
Roxanne said, Jody, call me when you get off.
Alright, baby. Work for me you want.
Exactly. So I'm like, wait, you guys really on here telling people that to sell you 80, 20 or whatever, 60, 40, whatever that is. Like these people, you see the video with the guy at his store and he's crying. It was a white guy. He's crying because they messed up the whole entire store. And he's, what I mean, where my ball for? The man earn hard working money and put in his store, and then in 2.2 seconds them do, even though
the government figured them
Dr. what's his name? Oh my gosh, what's the guy name? Dr. Oh, the black guy. He's always talking about like black, and he's always telling us that, you know how Middle Eastern people and Muslim and them, they always like want their kids to marry within their religion. And he was talking about a big topic like that. He was saying that black supposed to stay with their religion. Like you see how the black man going out with the white and whatever, and the black girl going out with the white. No, he's basically saying that black's supposed to stay with black, like how the Muslim them build their race and blah 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 and all of that. What's his name?
I don't know. That's why they're abandoning people when they step out and do.
Oh my God, he always talking about that. Anybody know his name? That black guy, he's Dr. something. I think he have like an African name or something. He's always talking. He was on the Breakfast Club one day and he was speaking about the Jamaican too, how the Chinese was going in Jamaica and taking over Jamaica and everything like that.
It's on a hotline, mama.
Yes. If any one of you guys know him? Nadine said, not easy at all. Not the looting. Protest is peace. So sad for business. It is, especially now for our economy. Like it's really bad. On top of recession, so
now get
sad.
Tax money next year. We won't file tax.
Will we get tax money now?
Exactly.
Not tax. They're not tax yet. Like what the heck? Well, like what? I'm still waiting. Like what's going on? Like Nadine said. Candy Boo said no. Nah, I don't agree with that. People should be with who they wanna be. Me personally, love my black man, but be with who you want to be with. Just have a mutual respect. Yeah, I think you should be with who you want to be with. But I was talking about the doctor that I was trying to remember his name, so I was trying to refresh you guys to see if you guys saw that video.
I'm coming.
If you guys saw that video of him, if you guys saw that video of him, to remember his name so I could tell you.
That's true, Nadine, because tax money can barely do anything, but right now
it really can do barely nothing, but you know what, that's better than a dollar. And tax money is my money. It's me pay extra tax and them I bring send it back. It's not for them tax. But what am I giving? But what I'm saying, you're supposed to pay your tax, and whatever they were like, okay, well, you know, you gave us extra, so here is it back. It's our money and a free money.
Exactly what like.
It's our money. It's our money, so that's what I'm saying. I want back my money, even though it's,
Roxanne said it right.
even though it's 300 or something.
Too sad for the businesses, but our ancestors built this country for free. Fact.
Whoa, that is deep, Roxanne.
But it's sad for our own people to be ruining what our ancestors has built.
I think that, I saw something that where they were saying that black people are, no, it was saying that everybody, but I said, when I saw it, I was like, everybody's gonna say that. It's like you're supposed to have like a flag on your business, so they know that that's not one of the business that they're supposed to lose, saying that, you know, you're with it, even if you're a white person. But I'm like every white person, even if they're racist and shit, they're gonna put a flag. So I was saying that it's a black business, and you know for a fact that it's a black business, like put Black Lives Matters on it. I watched a movie like that when they were burning down thing, and the black business marked their business so they don't burn down that. But American burned down a lot of black. Do you guys see the thing when they were in 1884, in 1884, like 17 something, they when they were killing black people and burning down and burning them
they used
store
to kill them and burn everything
and burn down them store and burn down them school and everything. All of that, and them house and them church and everything. But when the black do it, we are the crazy one. We are the crazy one. You guys saw the video with the lady in Florida, a McDonald's, where the white guy punched her over the. He asked her for a straw, and she was saying by right. She was asked. Yes, I have to. Listen, I have kids. I need to know what's going on in the world. And Jody, if you don't want to watch news, I need to know.
Need to watch
I'm
news,
like
on it. Like these people on the news channel.
I need to know. Because I like to, when I'm talking and you're talking about it, and I was like, I saw that we could have a conversation. Like now we're talking. Jody can't have a conversation because she don't know what we're talking about.
Jody don't like sad shit.
It's not about sad. It's about. They said. What they said. The more you know.
The more you know. They say.
And something like something is knowledge. Like whatever you, the more you know, the knowledge.
The more knowledge you have.
Whatever.
Right. Nick and Nadine said we have to pay back our taxes on it. Roxanne said so. Now they are going to pay us to build it back.
They're gonna. They're gonna pay us a little bit. And paid the white man's gonna get the little
said
one.
Facts. They boy for free, so we can. They bought it for free, so they not to be buy. I think they take it. They took it.
Teeth it and say a them fine American one time the Indian them they already. And that's what they were saying, that everything
I love my black man. Tamika, I know you do.
I love my black strong.
The Canadians said they were burning black businesses in Atlanta. Oh wow, they were? When was this? A couple years ago?
Who black? Recently, yeah. Because that is crazy. What saddened me was with the two young girls that have the boutique that they messed up their store in. I think it was Atlanta, and that was crazy because when I went on their page and how excited they was when they were opening up and stuff, and how proud, and now to just see,
and in a blink of an eye they took that
and just to just away. See like just the money quitting them, just they all over. And
he said with the protests they were burning black businesses. Wow.
Yeah, they were burning black businesses now. And that's what the guy was saying. The doctor guy, he have a video, man. I have to let you. It was like 50 minutes long, but it was so educated. Like I was dropping asleep and Junior waking me up. Like you never watch it, and then I wake up and watch it the next day. But he was basically saying in the protest that we are watching. Oh, he's saying why he's not out there protesting, because he don't believe in mixed protests where you have white people protesting in the black people protest. He said no. He said there's a nice way for you to say, to basically say, I understand that you feel this way, but this march is for us, not for you. You understand? This march is for us, not for you. But I understand. And he's saying that there's a nice way to do it. And that's right. Because he's saying you have to understand that the white people out there, they're the one that's, when you watch some of the video, you see the white people, they have like the saw, the white guy have the saw thing, or bust the grill, the like what you have, the shutter.
So them out there ruining the place and making
They have exactly. You have the white guy, a buster shutter like him have the sabe thing, a buster shutter, and all of them is doing that. And he was saying it. He was like, look, that's what's happening. Like we are out there protesting, and then you have the white guys that's like, no, we could steal, we could mess up,
I don't watch
we
news.
could break in, and then we black people, we follow. Like, yeah, they break in, we break in too. He's white, we don't. No, that's why he said he's not out there protesting, because he don't believe that a white person should be in the protest, and it's not like. So it's not for them to feel bad, but for them to understand that this is our fight, and we are okay that you want to fight, but we supposed to be out there protesting together, not with you, because you're protesting for something that we want. You are okay on your side. So, but it was good. I don't agree with everything he was saying, but he has some really good points in there. And I'm trying to remember his name, but I really can't remember his name. Roxanne, you don't watch the news too? All black business were ruined with the protests. Atlanta is now for black business. Is known for black business, and that's what I'm saying. Like, who is the one that? Who is doing that? Who is the one that's protesting for? Who's the one that's doing the protest? Who's messing up the black business, burning up the black business? Is it the black people that's messing up the black business?
Oh, what happened? I'm coming home. What happened? I did. Oh. Alright, I gotta go. So for me, I go, baby, choke and sit in a shop, grab my breathe. Alright, Lord, baby. Alright, guys, I gotta go. I just
go. We don't have to
tell them. You have to take me home. I didn't drive over here.
Bimo! Come take her home, fast.
Please plug your little old phone in.
Text me.
Hey, put it in the garbage. Thank you. You wash my plate? And eat chips.
No, hot chips.
Look.
Seriously, I could have just left the chips?
Just after second. She said chips too hot. She said don't let it chips. Do that.
But yeah, guys, Jody have to go. Anyone protesting? I know. Is anyone protesting here? But I would like to protest. I would like to go out there and protest. Like, if I have some of my friends that will do it, like, I will do it. I will go out there and protest, but I'm not in that house party, like yard party. That's what I do for fun. I would say, like every Wednesday I have this thing that we call Seafood Wednesday. Hold on, my phone ringing. Hello? Okay. What was it? Okay. All right. Yeah. Monday, right? Tuesday, whatever, Wednesday, what? Got you. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do for fun, Roxanne. I'm not really like, but then I used to like go out and stuff like that, but I like things like this. Like, I enjoy stuff like this. Like, I have something at my house, I cook, and all my friends and family, we come together, and that's it. Like, that's my fun. That's what I do for fun. Like, that's what I enjoy. Game night, domino, ludi, and stuff like that. Just laugh and eat and reminisce. That's what I do. I don't know. Before it was like clubbing and stuff like that, but I'm too old for this damn thing now. I'm too old for this. No, I mean, everyone protesting was vandalizing the business. That man chat too much. Some people married to black woman and black man, so they have to join. Yeah, he was talking, but he have a point though. That's what I'm saying, that I want you guys to watch the video, because I don't really want to just, I'm just picking pieces of it, putting it to my head and saying what I think he was saying, but that's what I get from it. But I think even though I think it's our fight though, so he kind of have a point there. But I understand what you're saying, that like if I'm married to a white man and he want to protest and say, you know, I have kids with you, so therefore it's your fight is my fight, so you do have a point there. So if they want to join, then for all means, you know. So well, that's true, you do have a point there, Roxanne. But would you, any one of you guys go out and protest? Or any one of you go out and protest? But I will definitely go out and protest if I have some friends to protest with. I will definitely go out and protest. I will definitely go out and protest, and I mean peaceful protest, like that's it. And it's crazy because with all of this, I was, as you said, what's for fun, Roxanne, I was planning like a nice sports day, like you know how we do it back home in Jamaica at school. I was planning a whole nice sports day, and it would have been next month, but I don't think I could do it next month. I'm thinking if I could do it for August. I'm gonna see if everything open up back and they will let us use the park back again, even though I already paid my money, but we'll see if they let it up. Like I will try to do a sports day with all my friends and their kids and everybody, and we're gonna have a bunch of games. I have my whole book, like how I plan it out, like different games, and everybody have to pay like $5 to entries for you and your kids, and then the team that win get the money with a trophy. Like stuff like that I enjoy doing. Roxanne said yes I did. You did, Roxanne? How was it? Was it crowded? Was it like people pushing and fighting? How was it? Or it was just nice? Did you lost your voice? You could have talked no more after all the screaming? Nick and Nadine said nope, she wouldn't do it. Nadine said no, I have enough trouble here. I have a son and brother, so I have to protest. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like it's like that's the thing that I'm saying. It's like we're saying that me too, we're saying that we want change, but then when November come, or when the time to vote, that's when we have our voice and we don't do it, because we're like, one vote not gonna, like that's how I think too. And just me alone not gonna do it. If them then for win and a one vote, so I know me not gonna make a difference. But then I sit back and I'm thinking of it, I'm like, that's the time you get to basically stand up for yourself and make your voice be heard, and just pray for change. But if you're there and you're just hoping for change, it's like they said, you're there, if you don't have a ticket, you don't have a chance in the lotto. Like, you know, you see the lotto, it's like 50 million, and you're like, shoo, I want to win that, I want to win that, I want to win that. And then when the time come and the number play, like, oh, I'm gonna win, because you never have a ticket, so you didn't have a chance. So that's what I'm saying. Like, just say that to say this is like, you don't voice your opinion on the time that you have to vote, to say, okay, you know what, I did, even though he never win or she never win, I put that was my voice. That was just, that part of it was my voice. I did that, you know. And people don't do it. And that's what I said. Like, I have a husband, I have a son, I have brother, I have everybody. Like, you protested not for just for yourself. And that's why I said I will do it. It was really good. It was very peaceful. That's good. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we could protest without all of this foolishness, no run up and down, no nothing like that, and just have a good protest. Everybody come together, wall like some Martin Luther King protest, the wall, and then just march down the road and march how much miles, you know, on protest, nobody in a danger, no put nobody in a danger, no police not for come, even though they might still do it. Pepper spray or water we don't or blah blah blah, you know, and just have a good protest so our voice could be heard for the right reason and not with everything. Because now it's like these people that's doing the looting is like everybody is just there thinking and putting the point on that, looking on that, like, you know, the Lutheran, and it's not about the Lutheran, you know, it's not like not about people loot and thieving stuff out of store. That's not the big picture. The big picture is three cops stood there while one cop put his foot in the man's neck and kill him in the Hudson on the Hatfield road. Even when beg for him life and saying him can't breathe multiple times and he want water. And you guys saw the video one day when the paramedic comes and they were testing him, and like they test him to see if they have a pulse, and then they walk back, then look after they come back, and I'm like, and the way they handcuff him and trying to put him on the and they're trying to put him on the what they call that bed, that stretcher thing. They're trying to put him on it, and the way them flip him over, and I'm like, oh my god, like that's a human there, like that's somebody child, somebody father, that's somebody husband or man or somebody brother, you know, like that's a human being, that's human there, like it's not a piece of meat. Are you guys throwing him and just doing that? It's crazy. It's crazy, and we have to protest and we have to speak out and we have to make our voice be heard, because we just can't continue to live like this, and we're not gonna do it. We just do it whenever it hit our home. Like, I don't care out there because it not affect your circle. Until it affect your circle, then that's the time when you want the person or everybody of your friend or whatever to come help and protest with you. And that's what we are trying for it to do, not to hit your circle or hit your home, and we could still be like, let's go before this reach your house. My son is 1. I don't want it to reach my house. Like, I don't want when my son is adult or 18 or before him 18, because they're doing stuff to kids. Like, I don't want him to come be in that age and then time there. Like, we were dealing with it in 2020. Why in 2021? Much less 2025, 2020, 30, 35. We're dealing with that. Why? Because we never did it when it was hot. We never deal with it. And that's what I want. That's what I want everybody to do, because it's sad. It's really, really sad. It's really, really sad. It's really, really sad, and I feel it for his family and his friends. Nick Nadine said, listen, either way you vote, it's trouble, but pick your lesser trouble. Yeah, because they're politics. But I think people are coming up now that everybody is understanding politics and the trick of it and everything, and the news become more wider, and people are not hiding to speak out, and they're the internet, and there's so much social media, and like everything, nothing to being private no more, where them could have hide certain things like back then, where they could have hide certain things and you don't know, and them just come in, especially like Jamaica, them just come in your community, come drive by, come say hey, keep one look at something nice here up and whatever, and make the bad man then bring you go vote and make sure say you have a vote. Like, people are being aware now and understanding and seeing and more educated and have more knowledge of it, and just recognizing that that's not how it's supposed to go. You know, people are saying that that's not how it's supposed to go. That how you doing it make no sense, and they're speaking out now. Before you couldn't. So I see why we still dealing with it in 2020 after slavery ended 155 years ago. That's true. That's what I'm saying, Jessica. Why we still dealing with it now in 2020 after how many years of slavery done, right? And that's why we have to deal with it now before 2030. Like, we don't want to be in that. Like, I will be very disappointed if we have to be in 2021, much less our 2020 dealing with this thing when my son and my daughter are older and at my age, and I'm looking at my great grandkids and looking at them and like, listen, I remember when I was in 2020 I was dealing with this. Why 2020 we are dealing with this? And in 2030 or 2040, I mean, we are dealing with this. In 2020 we are dealing with it. Why 2030 and 2040 we are still dealing with the same thing? That's why we're saying that we have to protest, and we have to protest peacefully, and we have to make our voice be heard, and we have to make them know that we are not settling for nothing less. You cannot just kill our race like that, and you cannot just kill our boys like that, and they cannot deal with our boys like that, because it's not right. It's not right at all. Roxanne says slavery didn't end. They're doing it a different way. For real. They're just doing it a different way. For real. For real, Roxanne. For real. For real. Shade said, Roxanne, I meant shackles and slave. Okay, you mean like the shackles and all of that, but the whole mentality of slavery, like just working on whatever they're doing. And Shade, you are right. You're right. Yes, we have to protest, because silence means we are accepting of it. Exactly. That's why I'm saying we have to protest, but we have to protest not in anger. Like, yes, we are angry, but we have to protest where it's gonna make sense, where there's nothing they can say or hide the big picture. Them can't hide the big picture of what's going on to say, oh, black people are looting and they're just stealing this and them steal the watch and look how much business they mess up. No, like, they don't have nothing to do. All they have to do on their news is showing the protest for days and days, and don't have nothing to cover it up with. As Trump said, fake news, like the cover up news and make whatever, because everybody in there, they have them look racist people too. Roxanne, Sade, you are right. Sade, yes, we have to protest because silence. Roxanne said, exactly. That's why I go out there too. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, that we need to go out there for real. Because as Roxanne says, she protests because she have brothers and son. So we have to protest because we do that, and not just stay down. And that's why I said to Jody that we have this platform. And I was talking to Jessica today, and Jessica was like, yeah, and I was like, you know, YouTube is kind of strict, so whatever you can. And I'm like, for real, we have this platform. It's not like a lot of people, but even if one person could hear us, then we're using our platform to let them know. And everybody should use their platform to let them know, like, this is not acceptable. This cannot be acceptable. We cannot live like this in 2020. Like, we've been through our slavery days with shackles and this and feel, and we pave our way. Our blood, sweat, and tears is on this land from our ancestors. We have the right to be here, and the right to live, and the right to breathe, like how you have that right. We have that right too. We have that right too, and our kids, our whole generation have that right, the same way your generation have that right to walk down the road peaceful without somebody stopping him because there's too much black man in the same car, or because there's a black man driving a big old vehicle that they think they're not supposed to drive, or a black man just pulled too much money out of the ATM and you don't think that a black man should be that successful, or a black man owning this house, like the video that I saw with the cops drive up to in Florida with the doctor guy. He was donating, and he was going to somewhere in Florida to help the homeless with the COVID and give them masks and blah blah blah. And when the cops drive up, he asking him like, "Oh, you dumping stuff here?" And he was like, "No, just the whatever is here, because the garbage people is coming out." And he was like, "You live here?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, I live here." And he started a whole thing. "Oh, you live here, blah blah blah," and this, and started and handcuffed the guy, and didn't even have on a mask. Didn't even have on a mask, and talking in the doctor face, and handcuffed the guy and asked him for his ID. And the guy was like, "I don't have my ID. I have my help. I live right here. I don't have my ID." "Oh, it's against the law for you to write without the ID and all of that." Because what? He's that because if you came there and it was a white man there and you saw them and they say you live there, it would have been that's it. Everything there would have been done. "No, you live here. Where's the ID? Why are you throwing garbage? I live here." What? A black man cannot live in a nice neighborhood? A black man cannot have a nice house? A black man cannot be a doctor? And I'm like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what title. It don't matter which part we live. It don't matter nothing. Once you're black, you're a target. It doesn't matter if you have friends. If you have friends in high places or anything, once they see this color of your skin, you're a target, because you're not supposed to be where you are. You're not supposed to be a doctor. You're not supposed to be a lawyer. You're not supposed to live in a nice house. You're not supposed to pull out that much money. You're not supposed to send your kids to that school. You're not supposed to breed. I don't know, because you're this color, so you're not supposed to. And that's crazy. And I don't want my child to come and have the same conversation and protesting for the same thing. Why after slavery finished, for how long? And you said this is the land of the free. I mean, in your whole anthem that you're saying, this is for the brave and the free. And our ancestors paved the way for us, and we are still not free. So you're lying. Your whole entire country, your whole entire flag, your whole entire pledge, it's a lie. It's a lie, and that's crazy. Let me read some comments. Roxanne said, "I don't want my son to grow up and still fighting." Exactly. I don't want my son, none of my kids, nothing, much less their kids, to come grow up and still fighting for the same thing that we are here talking about today. Like, that was crazy. Sade said, "Yes, now they see how angry and tired we are. We are human beings. They couldn't survive if they were the ones being treated the way we are treated." Exactly. Roxanne said, "You have 2 and 3 jobs to feed our family, and they stayed home and collect the money and want us to pay $15 and want to pay us $15 an hour." Exactly. And right to live in a white community. And that's sad. And that's really sad. And we are angry, and we are mad, and we are pissed, and because we have kids and we have family, and we can't continue to live like that. We can't continue to see people treat our men's and women like that. It's not right. It can't be right. It cannot be right, and it cannot be, I don't know, like, as I said, nobody was born racist, so whatever their parents are, whoever they grew with, or I don't know what they saw. I don't know. It just can't be like that. It can't be like that. Like, I really don't want to see my son and my kids come talk on this topic. I don't want to see Gia protesting because she have a black she have a brother that is black, so she have to be out there protesting. I don't want to see that. So it have to stop now. So if that mean we have to protest, we just have to protest. If that mean that people gonna whatever, we just have to do what we have to do, because at this point we feel like we did it the silent way, we do it this way, we did it every other way, and nobody take us serious. And nobody take us serious, because look how long they took to say, okay, they're gonna charge the 4 cops. It took the whole entire world to come in and say, what they did was wrong. They need to be charged for that. Before they said, okay, they're going to be charged for this and they're going to be charged for that. And how's he charging for 2nd degree when that's a 1st degree crime right there? Like, it was all the proven evidence was there. Like, the man stuck on his damn neck for how long while the man telling him that he can't breathe. Like, no look apart, him not even quint for 2 seconds. Him just dead there and step, like, just ease up your foot off of something. The man say him can't breathe. The man say him thirsty. The man a ball out for his mother. The human part of you not even say, let me just ease up for you a little. Okay, let me just stand him up because the damn floor is hot. I'm sure it was hot out there. Or whatever, the floor is cold or whatever it is. Just him handcuffed. There's nowhere him can't go around. Him can't come kill we or do nothing. Him handcuffed. I will make sure of that. And then you guys are, you still met the man. You stayed there for how, like 8 minutes on the man's neck. For the man literally die right there, like a piece of crap. Nothing. And then you just went home like, okay, a day's well. Like, I want to know how he felt when he went home and go home to his wife and his kids. Or I don't think he have kids. I think I read he don't have any kids with his wife. I don't know if he have kids with his previous wife, but he didn't have kids with his wife now. But I think the wife had kids in her previous marriage, and I think those are big kids. I don't even know if they live with them. But how did you go home and sleep knowing what you did was very wrong? Like, really wrong. Really wrong, guys. It was really wrong. But yes, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. It's 10 o'clock. We said we're gonna do it till 10, so it's 10 o'clock. So I really appreciate you guys being here. And as I said, we all have to stand up, and we have to stand up as a unit, and we have to do it. We have to fix ourselves within. As I said, as a black person, we have to teach our kids that black is beautiful and there's nothing beyond that. We have to let our kids know that black is beautiful, and not teach them that, oh, black is this and black is that, and they want to be light skinned, or how I grew up and I wanted to be light skinned and whatever, because they made me feel like that was just the only way, or there's no other way, you're just ugly. You understand? Like, we have to fix that within our circle and within our home. Tell our kids, install that in them, so when they could tell their kids and go out there and tell their friends and just their whole surrounding that they're with, to let them know that no, black is beautiful. You should want to be black. You should want to be black. You know, that's what, and this is that's what you should teach them and let them know. Like, you don't want I don't want my daughter to come and grow, and my son to grow up, and then, oh, you're gonna teach them that light skin is us, so therefore Gia want to bring a light skinned guy because she don't want to bring a black guy, and Gia want to bring a light skinned girl because we make it seem like it's only white girl, light skinned girl, and white girl is pretty, and dark skinned girl are not beautiful. No, I don't want that. So that's why we said we have to clean up our house before we want to go to somebody else's house. We have to do it first, because you know what they always say when they come back. Oh, look at it. You always see black people killing black people, and you don't see them protesting. But as a white man kills something, you see them protesting. But when black and black in the hood killing each other, you don't see nobody protesting. Everybody shut up their mouth because they said snitch. What? What I said? Someone that gets stitches. Snitcher gets stitches. Whatever they say. I'm looking for this poem that I said. Hey, black child. I think that is it. I want to read it. I love it. I gotta teach my daughter it, so I'm just reading it because I don't know if you guys heard it before. You probably did. You probably did. A little girl did it a while back too. That video went viral. And I said I have to teach my daughter, like I just have to teach my daughter it. Like I want her to remember it and understand it. And I think if she keep this in her head, she would know that whatever they're saying about black is a lie. Cause she's light skinned, but she's black. And that's what I tell her too. She's like, Mommy, I'm not, but no, you black. You're black. You're just a lighter shade than me, but you're black. You're black. There's no application that said, Mommy, that said light skin. I'm like, no, you're black. It said, hey, black child, do you know who you are? Who you really are? Do you know you can be what you want to be? If you try to be what you can be? Hey, black child, do you know where you are going? Where you're really going? Do you know you can learn what you want to learn? If you try to learn what you can learn? Hey, black child, do you know you're strong? I mean really strong. Do you know you can do what you want to do? If you try to do what you can do? Hey, black child, be what you can be. Learn what you must learn. Do what you can do. And tomorrow your nation will be what you want it to be. Like, come on. There you go. Tomorrow they said, hey, black child, be what you can be. Learn what you must learn. Do what you can do. And tomorrow your nation will be what you want it to be. What you want it to be. Yeah. That is strong. Whoever wrote this poem really thought about it. So I left you guys on that. Good night, and thank you for joining, and thank you for coming in and share us out. And yeah, we'll see you. I think we do our next live on, oh my god, this phone. I think we do our next live on Tuesday or Monday night. I think we do that. We try to do it like game night, but for the last Tuesday we didn't do it, so we have to come up with some game to keep it active and nice. So yeah, I'll see you guys there, and remember, we are black, strong. We're black, strong, beautiful. Oh wait, what call me? Hey, babe. Yeah, what's up? So what shit did I eat? So what? Let me end this live. Oh sure. Bye guys.